Here,
Instagram
take
Live.
Oh,
there it
shit.
is.
I'll have to put it in the tape thing now.
No, we'll put the.
I'll switch out the time lapse
here,
cam.
here. Use
Let
my.
me put the time
put
lapse
mine
cam.
on Instagram.
Okay, let me put
Use
the
my
time.
phone for Instagram.
No, but let me put the time lapse cam
Down there on the
those.
tape because it's better to get a better frame.
It's okay
on
if I'm live because people will get to see
That's
the,
okay. Hi everybody
the
here on
process.
YouTube.
Yeah, here on YouTube Live, Mike Mozart's here trying to set up, and the tape is caught in this piece. I got it.
Okay. Why is everybody calling me? I don't want anybody to call me. Don't call me.
Okay, this is time lapse here. I got my time lapse. It's sort of screwed around here. It usually goes in from this way.
I got it.
Sort of slide it in that way. That's why we're going to get some new tripods.
I know.
to
We
hold
need
all
more of
these
these clamps. We
devices.
need another clamp.
We need more clamps. No, it's fine. It's fine. We need more clamps.
We need everything.
That's perfect.
That's
Hold on.
perfect.
Wait.
Okay.
All right, leave it.
Leave it.
I got
it. It's gonna fall out of there unless we put a fresh piece of tape. We need a
Yeah.
piece of black tape.
Fresh tape is right here.
Yeah, we're gonna have two new.
There you go. You just became
Like that.
you just became second assistant.
You're the
Dude.
gaffer. That's
You
what the
just
gaffer
became-
does.
you
Nikki the
just-
Gaffer.
You just became second assistant.
Yeah.
You want it on Mike Moser, Instagram.
I'm actually aiming for 6 live streams going out. Not today, but that's what I'm working for. Hi guys, I'm here on YouTube Live.
What's happening here?
What do you want?
I'm on Instagram. See, why is there a comment already? I didn't push anything. I just flipped it on.
This is recorded.
Okay, well then start a new show. I don't know how you do that.
I'm just seeing what's here.
Okay. So.
That last one I gotta get rid of. I didn't know it actually had.
Oh, so you could put it in this. It's
no swearing at the very end.
Yeah, I know. Well, because you were being an asshole.
Not well. This is live. You can't swear live, Mike.
Oh, okay. I can't.
Reminded me, you can't swear.
Swear. I can swear dead. What? I can't swear when I'm dead. I'll be dead. Can't say shit. I want to say shit when I'm. I want to say shit when I'm alive. Oh yes, I know. We have such a sanitary show here. Rated fucking G.
We're trying to keep it good here.
Sorry.
Just a second, guys.
Gives people something.
Setting up always is a little problem.
Gives people something to talk about. They need something to talk about.
No, it's actually okay. All right, hold on a second.
I was called a deuce. I was being rude.
Yes, he was being
called all
terrible.
kinds of things behind the camera here.
So here, live.
You think
Start live video. You have
think
to
I
move
got
this
good
into the
last
vertical
night
position
anyway?
again, Mike.
Which way up? It's got to be. It's got to be
as
vertical.
straight as you can. And guys, we're going live here in just a second on Instagram Live. That's why I'm sort of puttering around.
You guys, are you live on that?
You want me to go live right now?
Yeah, you'll live right now if you want. Wait a second. Listen. Let me. Here, just put this in the holder with a power on it, Mike, and it's ready to go. Let me move back into frame here. For everyone on YouTube Live, I'm sorry, we're setting up other live streams. We're going to be broadcasting on 2 different Instagram streams, as well as my own Instagram. And we have my phone here, but I'm not live yet. It doesn't show that I'm live yet. Anyway.
You're not. You are now. Gee. No, why is it? Why is it you want everything done like 3 minutes ago?
That's the grumpy guy,
shit,
by the
really?
way, guys. Use this power cord. Can't find one. That's easy.
What's that one for?
The blue one here is the one I usually put
The blue
on
one's actually good.
on the
I
feed.
know.
That's a better cord.
It is. Okay. You guys need a cord for yours?
So this is Mike Mozart of the Toy Channel and Jeepers Media on YouTube.
He's
and
already-
little did you know
what
that
is
he's
it?
an
Is it
artist. And I'm going to be
is it
doing
iPod?
another
I'm
live
half
painting
juice, so-
drawing
Yeah,
tonight.
he's good.
iPod? You good? Here.
If you
Take
want.
that. Send it
Yeah,
up,
we are
up in
trying
front
to
of there.
get power to all the different devices since we have 3 live streams going out here.
You
2
good?
Instagram live
I got a
feeds
little game
and
right
a
here.
YouTube
Not
live
that
feed.
Not that one, the wrong one. the other
We're
one.
going to be broadcasting on Twitch as well,
Here,
but not
we'll
today.
wrap up on this
I'm
quickly.
Mike Mozart, Jeepers Media on Twitch. If you follow me there, that's going to be unique
that.
live shows there.
Cool.
And
Okay, good.
it says I'm live right now.
Yeah, you
Okay,
are.
I'm live.
You were complaining about 5 minutes ago.
You were live.
Oh my
there you
God,
go.
Zuki is live. Oh, I want to watch Zuki's live show instead of doing one. Hold on a second. That's okay. I'm just kidding. Wow, we had 10 people already. I am going to draw and paint live right now. We have special guests in the office. I don't know if they want to appear on cam here. Would you guys like to appear on the cam? Yeah, they're coming over. They're coming over.
I guess I did. Okay.
Introduce
That's
yourself.
a
Come
maybe.
closer.
What's up? I'm Nick. How you doing?
Okay, get the
And
other
where's
guy over
cousin?
here.
Cousin
I'm Rob.
Rob?
Not everybody.
Right
This way.
Right over there.
This way. Here, I'm gonna move it
Okay.
this way.
How we doing?
Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
Hope they're showing up good here.
Yeah,
there they are.
Yeah, there we
There's
go.
a little bit of delay here. I am making a drawing for my visitors right now. As everyone knows, I like to do drawings for the visitors that stop by, and I have a special request. I am doing a bulldozer with Mr. Monopoly, bulldozing tons of money. So that sounds like a fun one to do.
Wow, somebody's visiting from Norway.
Norway.
On YouTube.
Oh my gosh, one of the lands of my ancestors. Notice the beard? That's the Norway part of me, I think.
That's fake. That's just a
it's
prosthetic. That's just a very high-tech prosthetic beard.
I think it's that good mix of Norway and Hungary that gifted me with this giant beard. It actually grows up huge. I have to trim it back with big hedge clippers. It grows so fast.
Yeah. We bring them to the fucking groomers every week.
They bring it to groomers.
Yeah. Only canine groomers have the
only dog
equipment
groomers have those power clippers that'll go through wire hair terriers.
Actually, it's bigger than that. He goes to the people that do woolly bear mammoths.
So as my guest visitors can attest to, this is a blank piece of paper.
Yep. No, it's not. You got to be some trick. You can't draw this live.
Because most of
nobody else can.
Don't actually draw the over paint.
It's been a big joke lately.
A lot of them trace, particularly he who shall not be named.
Oh, see, why do you even have to start that?
I didn't even say his name.
You started. It doesn't matter. Just to say that, started to go down that fucking road.
Look,
okay.
Hola, saludos.
So get off that road now.
Colombia, hello, Colombia. So here, I'm going to do a bulldozer. I'm going to start right now. We have somebody moderating the chat. We have a couple of guys here.
Maybe you guys
There's
can
stools.
look at the chat over here.
Is that stool sturdy over there? There's chairs.
Well, it depends.
Chairs
For who?
too. You're welcome to walk around if you like. So I'm going to do a bulldozer here with Mr. Monopoly bulldozing all of his money because he has just so much of it. And most people that operate equipment like this have just tons of cash laying around. They have like buckets of it. Right, guys?
That's it.
They do good. They do good. So here I am just roughly putting this thing together of where the things could go. I put a lot of pencil lines everywhere when I draw these things out because I keep changing my mind of what and where and how the things will sort of fit together. I never know what I'm going to be doing. Usually I take suggestions live from the audience or somebody visits. The blade has to be up further here, I believe. More like that. And it has these, I guess, hydraulic things here. This one actually comes down closer to there. This goes all the way back to this back wheel here. There's another wheel hidden back here. There's treads that go like that. Actually, I probably could have done something from memory that looked pretty much the same. Maybe even a little more exciting because I would have exaggerated it a little bit. It has these things here. There's going to be a smokestack here, which is taller than normal. Mr. Monopoly's here. He's going to be right here. I'm making him a little big for the device so that he shows up really good. Here's a hand here. Should I put a hard hat on him?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll put a hard hat on him, but I'll make his Monopoly hat sit back here. Actually, I'll turn it upside down and have it full of money back here, sitting on the back here. I'll put all kinds of cash in that hat. Mr. Monopoly looks more like Mr. Monopoly if he has his hat somewhere in the picture. I usually try to include it. So is there a steering wheel? There's a regular steering wheel on these, isn't there? Mm-hmm. So here, I'll put a regular steering wheel here for him to hold on to. And here's what his nose is going to be about. Like this, his big mustache here. Piles of money here. And I'll have money here everywhere because he's bulldozing it. And I'll have the money going way off into the distance because there's so much of it here. And I will, since this machine is a Caterpillar type machine, so maybe I'll name it the Money Pillar.
Money Cat.
Money Cat. How about Money Cat? That's good. Money Cat. Huh?
I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
So there's two little black things here. I don't know what they are.
King chair.
Put it right here.
Hey, one of you guys can sit right here if you want to.
Yeah, the blade a little wider. I'll put whatever this is on top of it. I'm looking at a picture of a Caterpillar tractor right now because I'm trying to make it look more like a very specific model of device here. So I've mostly just put out where everything belongs here roughly. Usually I rough them out like this to this point, and then I put a little bit more detail into it before I start inking it. And I have his hand up in here.
Would have been nice if you started.
I have a, oh, it hasn't started
we
yet?
didn't start the time lapse, it's okay. Keep going.
We always forget the time.
Carry on, carry on.
So
I hate this tape.
I'm waiting until the time lapse cam gets put back on so I can shoot time lapse of these. I didn't know the time lapse.
You're framed in, fine. Bye. Nice,
Okay.
good, go.
At least I didn't get too far
Keep
into
going,
it.
blah, 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 blah.
So what I do is I usually take a moment at this point and I start making the lines a little neater just for myself. So here's this hard hat here. Usually have a flat brim on the front here. Usually something going on the side. Usually there's something there on his bald head. Side's gonna be like this.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that, would you?
So like this, eyebrows. So what I do is usually when I do my paintings, I should say, when I do my real paintings on canvases, what I do is I'll put old mouth open here because he's happy because he's making so much money here. What I do is I paint all the colors first and I leave black for very, very last. When I do these live shows, I do take some India ink and I actually make lines so people can see what I'm actually painting. So they don't get discouraged watching something that looks like just a whole bunch of colors that don't have much meaning. So I usually do that. So here's his hand up here, waving at everybody because he's so wealthy and happy that he's wealthy. Here's his little here's his little windshield here. I'm not sweating. Where do the smokestacks come on these things? So, what about there? I should make the smokestack a little shorter, and I'll put the smoke coming out as a dollar sign.
Dollar signs?
That'll be kind of cool. We're puffing a dollar sign out of this. So it'll be something kind of like that. It'll look like a dollar sign when I'm done with it. This is just my reference to make this work out and look pretty cool. So he's got a dollar sign coming out of his smokestack there, and he's going to be pushing money, and I freehand the money, and I don't actually draw it with a pencil. I'll do some indication with the black ink. But then I'll actually paint in the money because it's a lot easier and quicker just to paint it in freehand. And the word cat belongs back here, at least on the sample. I have a little sample picture here. I've never drawn one before, so I just want to make sure that I get it kind of accurate. There's going to be treads here and maybe some money here. I think I've got enough information here so I can actually put the ink on it and the live frame pause because Mike isn't in here and he doesn't know. You guys don't know how to turn it back on. Sorry. Damn it, it's not on that device. This is in the way. Where is he?
Mike.
It isn't.
What?
It isn't.
What?
It paused.
It paused, and I can't, and there's no dialog box to restart it. I gotta end the show and restart it. Damn it.
You know more about that than I do.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have done this. Pause due to poor connection.
You want me to shut mine down? Maybe
Is yours connected to the Wi-Fi?
No.
Then it's no problem. It's not even ending.
Do you want to pause your time lapse?
No, leave that thing going because his show it isn't even ending on this. Look. Let me use a different device than this one. Mike, who isn't here again, the show is bombed on your phone. Give me another device. It's not.
Why did I on my phone? That doesn't make
I
any
don't
sense.
know.
I got nothing in there.
It says that memory's full.
It can't be full.
Just a second. This device usually goes out of focus. There's the Bender reference I used.
My phone is not full. My phone is even close to being full.
It says it's full.
Okay, Mike.
Second.
Where is it that shows how much?
I don't know, but this isn't working either.
Am I going to go live?
What?
No.
What? This
No,
tape.
this one.
This tape looks like it's in the way of the live.
No, that's
It's
fine.
not, Mike.
No,
It's
not-
fine. Leave it. It was framed. It was
No.
framed perfectly, Mike. What?
The app is too old in this to broadcast. Give me another one.
What's the problem with this one, Mike?
It won't. It won't. Can I have another device? Just pass me any device that's laying around here.
Okay.
Maybe the one with the blue back. App and that's too old to run that
There should be
Instagram
nothing
live.
Like this. Should be nothing at all wrong with this, Mike.
It's not working. It bombed.
Okay,
So-
well,
Guys watching on YouTube Live, technical difficulties. I'll be right back to the live drawing. I'm trying to get the Instagram feed back up.
yeah. There you go. You can start live right now.
No,
Mike.
not on your phone. It
On
won't
my
work.
phone.
Your
How do you
phone.
know? It says start live. You want to try it?
No. Here, give me it. This is the problem. Oh, crap. Hold on. I don't have to explain it while I'm live right now.
Don't explain it then, Mike.
I'm
thought
just
it was
saying
okay,
is that your
whatever, Mike.
device is.
Whatever,
Look, come see.
whatever.
Come see.
No, I don't care, Mike. No, I don't understand shit about this electronic stuff.
You only have 16 gig in this phone and it's full.
That's impossible.
It's full because you have too many pictures. The pictures, your pictures and videos you've taken and filled
I
it
have,
already.
I have like less than 200 pictures, and they're only stills.
I'm just telling you that's what it's claiming the memory is being used up by.
So there's still 16 gig. That's not enough?
Let me delete Instagram. Hold on. Let me delete.
Just stop. Just do it on something else. There should be no problem with
See,
that.
it is. It's a problem. Just let me just do this.
Okay,
Can I have that? Let me have that back. Let me just delete the app and reload it.
Because that's a problem. Just do it on the other
but-
one, Mike. You're getting frustrated. Stop it.
This will be the best thing if I just delete the app and reload it. Okay? Because it's probably bombing because there's.
Fine. Good.
So just so you guys can just see this. You know. Of course, I gotta deal with this live, of course. Look, it says 15.8 gig of 16 gig use. That's the problem. So what I'll do is I will delete.
Don't delete anything out of my phone.
No, I'm deleting the Instagram app and reloading it, and it'll be fine. Just give me a second to do it.
I don't know how that changes.
It's getting rid of the cache that's in it right now, just from today's live show, and it should be enough space to keep the show going right now. Because since the show bombed, it's holding it in case you wanted to download it. So let me just reload this and it will go again. I can't pause it. I can't restart that show easily. Now he's taken off. There may be not enough bandwidth. Look, is that show still going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is YouTube Live still going? Are people still commenting? Look at this.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, I think that the internet connection is too slow right now to run 2 streams.
It doesn't make sense. We were
Because
running
look,
3
it's,
streams
I can't
yesterday.
even. I know, but I can't even get the App Store to come up on your phone.
Well, YouTube Live is still going. I don't know.
Yeah, YouTube Live is still going. Everybody.
Let me put yours on phone cell service, Mike, because you don't ever use data. Let me just you have unlimited.
Just take off Wi-Fi. Just
Let me take it off Wi-Fi right now. That may solve a problem right now too. Just a second, guys. Multiple technical difficulties here. Now you're off Wi-Fi. Let me reload the app from
maybe
the
you
App
won't have to-
Store.
maybe you won't have to reload it. Oh, because
You
have to
can't.
cache
You
it
cannot
yesterday.
download an app without going through
I-
Wi-Fi on Apple systems.
Well, then can you just use your other device?
Because the other device probably doesn't have enough memory where I could fix this. This can go. Yep.
Okay, Mike. Okay. God, you are going fucking crazy right now.
Because I can.
Should be nothing wrong with my phone. I don't
There,
do anything wrong with my damn phone.
I think that the connection is bad here at the
Okay, that's
moment.
not my goddamn phone then.
Let me download.
Nothing in there. There's 100 fucking pictures in there. That's it.
The,
Yeah, no, that one.
Just a second, guys. I'm sorry about this. So everyone watching on YouTube Live, I can't believe there's technical difficulties like this. We can usually do 6 streams out of here. I think there's something wrong with the internet connection. It's slow. So I'm opening Instagram right now. But so it's not
Sign in.
even signed in. Usually if you, I know, but usually if you,
deleted it, that's why.
yeah, but still, it still usually keeps it in the cache. I just have to think a second. I'll use my username. I think it's case sensitive. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. here goes. I'm sorry, I'm back live. There's been a lot of technical difficulties here. We think the bandwidth is a little low here, but it seems to be working okay right now. I'm putting this back in the tripod. I'm going to flip it around to the other side. I'm sorry about this going down. If I ever go down, I'll come right back on somehow as fast as I can, okay? So here it goes. And that's got to be plugged back in for power. I got it right here. Make sure it's aimed correctly.
We're good.
Yeah, if there's ever a problem, he takes
Got
off.
it.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's say he is not a technologically gifted person.
Yeah,
So
that's all it is.
We're good. All right, Mike.
okay, I'm back.
Good to go.
Good to go, guys.
Good to go. Okay, everything's fine now. I'm gonna put some money bags here too. Another one over here. Okay, let's hope this is working again. I'm very sorry that we had all those technical difficulties. We seem to be doing great now. It's got to be aimed a little different. It's got to be aimed more like that, so that more in the top half than the bottom half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the comments cover over the picture. As I'm, see, it's
Yeah,
perfect.
it looks
Alright.
good, yeah.
Okay, we got it. We got it.
Back up and running, guys.
Back up and running. The
Apologize for the difficulty.
what I think happened is somebody tried to send you a text message or something, and
Of course, of that.
right during the show, and that's what bombed the show. Because sometimes that happens. Your memory was used up because of the cached version that it started. A cache is about a gig of the show as it's going along, in case the show goes down, so it can resume once the connection gets better. That's complicated. I'm back.
I can't believe my phone has that little
It's-
memory reserve left.
We only have 16 gig in the whole phone. That's
No, it's 30.
nothing.
I
they
thought it was
said.
32,
It says it's 16. It says you have a 16 gig phone.
and it was mostly used up by the
Well,
cache.
because the apps themselves take up a lot of space, and the cached versions of the apps.
And we
use-
ran that for 3 hours last night.
Yeah, so there was a lot of cache in there that had to be eliminated.
That's 3 hours. 3 hours HD is like what, 7 gig per hour or some shit
Yeah, but
like
it's not that much. No, not the resolution that you're running right now. I'm just saying is there was a cache version probably from the last show that
Okay,
hadn't
so it's
been-
running good now.
It's running good now.
Good to go.
Good.
Good to go. Hi guys, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. Everything's going good here now.
Sorry, this electronic shit just fucking frustrates me.
Can you make the
to no
dozer
end.
electric and put Elon Musk there instead? No, I'm doing this for an a studio visitor who's here right now. So this is to that request. I may do something like that later. I could certainly do caricatures of people like Elon Musk. Hold on, let me get this going here, guys. Hold on.
Oh, it's a high track. Cool.
I also need to support my right arm if I'm going high because my arm is kind of sore lately if I reach up.
Yeah, old football injury. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old.
That's it.
I don't know what's causing it, but it's just temporary. I
He
hope.
wasn't a linebacker. He was the whole line.
Thanks.
I'm
She gonna
joking.
yell at the boys.
He was half the line, and his beard was the other half of the line.
Now what I do, guys, is I'm just putting the black outlines. I'm using India ink on paper right now, so you guys can see what I'm doing.
Mass
because-
Phantasm is back.
Oh,
Beatles
Mass
fan.
Phantasm.
Everybody's here. Look at that. The brick.
There's a stray hair on the front of this.
Lego Motel is back. Welcome back, Lego Motel. You were there last night.
My buddy's asking questions.
Well, go ahead, ask him. Say them out loud. Unless it's too rude or crass, which I'm not
Yeah.
sure if you can be more rude or crass than me, but you can try.
Hold on.
I'm a little quiet at this stage because I'm trying to focus on the lines being straight. These lines will probably be mostly covered over during the course of painting this in. Then after it's painted in, I go around it with black paint so that the lines show up again. Right now I'm just doing this so everyone watching this live painting drawing demonstration can actually see what it is I'm painting in, because usually I do all the colors next, and I don't do the black and white lines until the very, very, very end.
Is it a windshield?
I have to put something that implies a windshield there, you know, just for design purposes.
I never ran into those that had a windshield.
This one has one.
Okay. This one has a windshield.
This is one of those rare windshield equipped ones.
You know, in case you're cruising down the highway and you have a rainstorm or snow.
Well, they
You
usually
put a
have,
windshield wiper on it too?
a lot of these have air conditioning in them now, little cabs that people sit in.
The money cat. I like it.
Let's go on the other side of that, yeah. It's a lot more interesting when I'm painting because I can talk more to people as I'm painting.
Black Corvo's back. Hello, Black Corvo.
Hi, Black Corvo. Be a black stripe here. I'm gonna include
Masked Phantasm. Today's Mr. Monopoly art is inspired by our studio visitors.
Say hi, studio visitors again.
Say hi, studio visitors, Nick and
Rob.
What's up, guys?
What's up, y'all?
It's not like those movers, Nick and Chip. This is Nick and Rob.
This is Nick and Rob. They'll nick your furniture. No, I'm kidding.
We'll rob you blind.
And we'll rob you fucking blind.
No, no.
No, they won't. I don't
They're
even know.
good guys.
Well.
We promise.
You make an offer you can't refuse. You know, this little smokestack here is going to have a smoke.
A lot of
smoke
people,
puff that is
lot
a
of people
dollar
getting
sign.
the YouTube live is like fans of Mike's from
The
like,
toy review days.
10, 12 years ago when he live streamed on
Okay.
Blog TV and
I gotta-
different stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, she can't find my door.
It's by the door, Nick.
No, the leash was
Maybe it's in the bedroom. I don't know.
Took him out without it.
Still you see.
Check.
Next time we come, guys, we'll bring you guys some beers.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
He likes the good stuff. Guinness, here you go. Here, you can bring him.
I know, I asked
Some
him,
of
what
that.
do you want on the way? Oh, nothing, you know, I'm good.
Here,
No, I
I
expected
know.
I was going to stop out for some day and I forgot.
you go up to the liquor store up there where he gets it.
Yeah,
He actually wanted to get it today, but we didn't
Right.
make that
You good?
stop. We came back here.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Nick, grab me a single.
What do you want?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Guinness, right?
Yeah, Guinness,
Guinness
extra
extra
stout.
stout.
This is like the good stuff.
Get the 6-pack. I'll pay back for it.
Don't worry about it. Where is this place?
You want? I'll go for a ride with you. Want?
Then
You
let's
want?
go
You
on.
want
The
to take care of
show's
this?
going.
Just the show's going. Just whatever. Just people asking questions or talking,
I'll talk
chatting,
out, yeah.
saying hi to Mosey or Scringy. There you go. Okay.
No doubt. What's up, Black Corvo? I'm the guest in the studio. We're doing the Money Cat today
A money cat.
with Mike, the man, the myth, the legend over here.
Yep. Coming out right now.
Oh, don't talk about anything political, by the way.
No.
A lot of
no
people
fucking
will.
politics,
A lot of people bait you into it. Don't.
No,
don't
no, no.
talk
Politics
about-
here at all.
No, no politics. This is a politics-free zone. You
Got
want
it.
to talk about Trump or Hillary or anything else going on? Go to another channel.
Yep, we're here for the art.
Here for the art. We're here for the art.
So when'd you start, Mike?
What, doing art?
Yeah, when was this, like? This
When
is-
I was in high school, I had a beard just like, my beard was just like this when I was 14 years old. So when I got my driver's license at 15, I had quite a nice portfolio of drawings I'd done, and I went to New York City with my learner's permit, and I got my first art jobs doing coloring books. And by the time I was 16, I was doing Walt Disney coloring books and sticker books and activity books.
Yep.
By the time I was 18, I was doing full color Walt Disney children's books, hardcovers, and I started doing toys and games and puzzles. This is all around 1977 to 81. That's how old I am. I've been doing this a long time.
So you're seasoned with these characters, is
Oh
what you're
yeah, I've done
saying.
these characters for decades. That's why I can do the Disney characters so well, because I've painted so many books. I mean, over 150 books, easy.
Right.
I have no idea. we're going to start posting all the books I've illustrated on Real Ghost Artist. Not Real Ghost, I'm going to put them on Mimo Portfolio. We have another Instagram channel called Mimo Portfolio. There's already some artwork there, Disney artwork I did in the 90s. And I'm going to post a lot more so you guys can see I've done over 1,000 projects just with Disney characters alone. Toys, puzzles, I did a lot of Disney Store exclusive stuff where I actually designed it. I'm a sculptor as well, which you guys are going to find out, because I'll sculpt and paint live too.
Awesome.
So you guys will see everything. And this was started from a blank sheet of paper not too long ago. We had a few technical difficulties getting the show live, but it's fine now. And I'm going to be doing this every single day for a couple hours a day. And you guys can see I can literally draw or paint anything freehand. I don't have to trace it. I don't have to use a computer to generate it.
Beatles fan wants to know how many paintings you think you've done
In my lifetime?
in your lifetime. How many do you think you've done?
Well, the children's books are like 68 pages. So each one of those is a separate painting. Probably 30,000 or more paintings easy. Maybe even more than that. It's hard to tell because a lot of the projects I did have a lot of paintings. If you look on the Instagram account, Mimo Portfolio, where I'm starting to post all the work I did, just those window clings that I did, each one of those clings pieces was a different painting.
Right.
There's like 8 paintings on each one of those clings, 6 to 8. And I probably have done 360 window cling sets. I did them all from the 90s. If these things used to put on windows are like little adhesive seals. I did all the licensed characters. I was like the preeminent artist of that stuff at the time period. I did it for decades. I was really known for those, among other things, because I do so much.
Right.
Wow, it's funny to think about now.
George Whistleback Lorraine McLaren Hoopy would like to know if you've done any 3D printing.
I haven't. I've been meaning to get a 3D printer here, but I've been so busy with all the art and everything I'm creating, it hasn't been a big priority, but something I wanted to try because it looks kind of exciting. I've been a sculptor with my hands. I've never used a computer.
That's probably my more favored way to do it.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I stopped doing art and toy design in the early 2000s is computers took over art, where everyone was doing the art in a computer like Toy Story, and then all of the hand sculpting went to computers. But in doing so, it made the toys and all the products look very, very lifeless and lame. It was just terrible what happened to the products themselves. I'm doing the little treads on the tractor right now. I think they'll look better if they look like they're 3D treads. Right. And remember, these are going to be painted. They're going to be a lot neater than this. This is just a reference of where I'm going to put the paintbrush strokes down. I've never painted not a real bulldozer like this. I did them for children's books that were like board books for babies. I would do because little kids love big machines, but I had to do them very simple at the time period. So I'm going to try to do something a little bit more detailed than that.
Very cool. Old Four Eyes would like to know if you sell your paintings, and I'm assuming you do. So where can Old Four Eyes find your paintings?
You can ask on Instagram through private messages. There's a link in my Instagram profile that's going directly to my gallery in New York City, but most of those are sold out. I do these paper paintings live, which are a great deal. If you want to buy one of these are probably the best deal in my art. Plus, I shoot time-lapse of these to show them actually drawing and painting them myself, because a lot of artists really don't anymore.
Well, it's the real deal here, guys. This is the real deal.
This is the real thing going on here. I pride myself doing it the old-fashioned way, with talent instead of a projector or a computer.
I'm witnessing the talent firsthand. Yeah. It's very cool, guys. It's very cool. The Voice Trumpet YT would like to know if you've done any Teletubbies stuff.
Yes, I have done Teletubbies back in the 1990s. And I did them for window clings. I did them for, I did some like little snack sets back in the day.
Right.
But snack sets are like a little cup and a placemat and stuff for kids. That was a Walmart exclusive. I'm trying to remember the company I did that for. I can do Teletubbies probably from memory because I did enough of them so I remember them.
They were popular back in the day.
They were very popular. But I've also done most of the Marvel characters as products. You know, the way they appear in the comics, not the way they appear in the movies now.
Right, right.
But I have done most of the Disney characters. I've done, wow, most of the Looney Tunes, Tiny Toons characters. I've done.
What would be your favorite Looney Tunes?
Oh, I like the Tiny Toons. I like Buster Bunny and Babs Bunny. They're very cute. They're easy to paint.
Yep.
You don't see much Looney Tunes anymore because a lot of that stuff is politically incorrect now. You know, because think what Pepe Le Pew used to do to the girl Cat.
Yeah.
He basically was sexually assaulting
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Not very acceptable these days,
Yeah, not
right?
acceptable. It's sort of not acceptable anymore. And the fact that Pepe Le Pew was a skunk was a joke on this old bigoted belief that French people stink.
Uh-huh.
So I mean that's sort of incorrect now too, and you really can't have a gun anymore shooting Bugs Bunny,
Right.
because that's politically incorrect.
So Elmer Fudd can't be running around with a musket anymore.
No,
is what
you
you're
can't
telling
do
me.
that anymore, unfortunately. But back in the day, that was a big deal.
Yep.
It was fine. The Tiny Toons adventures were some of the last things that actually had some slapstick fun in them. You know, there's a lot of politically incorrect stuff there, but those days are long gone. There's not much you can do in comics anymore. There's just so much that you cannot do. That's why they gave up Saturday morning cartoon shows. There's no more Saturday morning cartoon shows.
Oh, that was. I think I was the last generation to sit down on Saturday morning from 8 to noon,
It was great, wasn't it?
and it was that was my highlight of my weekend.
Well, that's all gone now. That's all been legislated away.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no more. There's no more cartoon Saturday mornings in the United States. All the networks stopped running them. You can still see cartoons on like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, but you know the old-fashioned ones those are long gone now.
Something I'm super interested in is, I was reading that you did the Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
That was by far my favorite. Probably still is my favorite Saturday morning cartoon. I was reading all about it earlier. How you used to do them, and yeah, I'm super interested in that. That's awesome.
Maybe I'll try to sneak one in here.
That is those were my guys. That was can't tell you the first live action movie
Yeah.
to this day in my top 3.
Cowabunga dudes.
Yeah, yeah. Super cool. So what would be your favorite superhero? What was your favorite one to draw?
When I was a kid, I liked reading all the comics. I was a big comics fan. I liked the Marvel ones because I thought the Marvel ones were.
Those as
Kinda
well were
cool.
my favorite.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Superman DC fan.
Well, I feel like Marvel was more diverse in their characters.
Yeah, they're more fun too. They put some humor in there, and
Right.
you know, Superman there wasn't a lot of humor going on in there. It was all I'm Superman and I'm pure. I'm a Boy Scout. You know, I do the right. You know, the Marvel characters were all screwed up. They all had these issues. You know, where they felt insecure or whatever was going on. I kind of liked that. They were more human seeming.
Right. George Whittleback says, I'm younger, so my Saturday morning cartoons was mostly anime, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Sonic X, and Pokemon.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I didn't get to do anything professionally, Sonic the Hedgehog. I can do Sonic very well, but I did a lot of very early games for the early developers of video games, and I have a lot of samples of that artwork here, which I'm going to be posting on Mimo Portfolio on Instagram. But I did a lot of video game jackets. It was funny back in the day because I would go into these companies and they say, okay, this is the video game. It's like a little square with like a little gun sticking out of the square, and it's supposed to be a tank. Right, and I got to do the video game jacket, the art for the box. Okay, we want this big, elaborate tank like a Sherman tank.
It doesn't match the play.
Soldiers and aliens and you know. Then you open the game, and it's like bloop, bloop.
Yep.
So I'm the one that was responsible for all those lies.
What's a jacket that you did that you were most proud of?
None of them. I will post them. I'm very unproud of them because they were also. I mean, they're beautifully done, but it's just not representational of what the game was at the time. And what's funny is most of the modern games do look like those jackets from the 70s.
Right. Well, what was one you were most proud of that you artistically that you did?
Oh my God. I did a lot. Let me just think. A lot. What I'll do is I will post a bunch and I will answer that then, because I really have to look and see what I could even say that I was proud of. They're all beautifully done, but they're just inaccurate to the games. I'm almost embarrassed about them.
Yeah.
They're gonna all say, "Oh, so you're the one that made me buy this game, thinking it was awesome." And it was then it was 2 pixels. I did a lot of car racing games when the cars were just literally a box. With
Cruising USA was one of my favorites.
Cruising USA, that is a great game. I really liked the the Grand Theft Auto ones, except I didn't shoot anybody. I just went around stealing the cars.
Well, that was funny. That was the intention, I think.
Yeah, that was a great game to play. I really liked that. I don't know how that franchise is doing now, but it was really good back in the day.
Yep.
Here, I'll put some money in his hat here. This is Mr. Monopoly's hat sitting back here. So I'm going to put an indication that there's some cash filling up his hat back here. Yeah, the old video games, man. I'm still a fan of the original N64s.
That was my first game console that I got brand new.
Uh-huh.
That was all mine. Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Star Fox.
Yeah.
GoldenEye. Back when kids were allowed to play that without any hassle and.
Yeah. Mario Kart. I love Mario
Kart.
Oh my God, that was so cool when it came out.
Yep. Don't get hit by the shells.
Yep. Oh my God.
You get that. You're always in first place. Someone hits you with the golden shell.
Yeah, the good old days. Right, I'm gonna look a little closer at this picture to see what this is going on back here. I'm doing a specific model of tractor, at least doing something pretty close to it. It's a bulldozer, and I'm trying to do something that's kind of similar here to what I need. Hold on.
Man, this is awesome, Mike. The detail is awesome.
Oh, it's even painted yet. This is just...
but you pay attention to the little things before you even put the paint on the canvas. It's an awesome process.
I don't know what this thing is on the back, but this is shown in the picture of this vehicle. Must be something to secure it so it doesn't tip over at times. I'll put the big blade on the front of this. It's got money being pushed here. I usually don't do any money at all when I first do this stage. I'll hand paint the money in. So let me paint the money in around this. But I'll put a little money there so everyone knows that there is a shovel here pushing some money around. So here, I'll put some coins here. Indication of where the coins are going to be. These won't be the coins at all.
Beatles fan says, Mike, are you the king of cartoon art?
I was in the 1990s. I was probably one of the busiest illustrators of licensed children's artwork at the time.
Yep.
I did a lot of the Cabbage Patch Kids material for Coleco. I did books for Random House, Penguin Books. Oh my God, I did so many books back in the day. A lot for Western Publishing, which was doing all the licensed Disney coloring books and comic books at the time. Little Golden Books.
That's awesome.
I was a very busy artist back then. I did toys, a lot of toys for different companies that don't exist anymore. I actually did voiceovers for old Saturday morning cartoons. People don't know about that. And I was not a member of the union. I did them for the imported shows.
Which show in particular? Can you say?
Well, I'm not going to say right now.
Okay.
I've mentioned it before, and I have played some clips of my old stuff, but I'm going to make a video on YouTube because I actually was not a member of the union, but I have my contracts to prove I did it. I still had to do contracts and copyright assignments for what I was doing.
Okay.
I have all those contracts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up contracts for specific episodes of the classic shows that were imported from Japan that had to be dubbed. And you're going to see my voice appears in probably 500 dubbed shows. Okay, and I won't name names.
Now, did you do that around here, or was that?
Yeah, it was here. They dubbed a lot of them in Connecticut.
Really?
Yeah. So
I realized that work was done out here.
Yeah, a lot of it was done here from Japanese shows back at the time. And I did show some of them on my old live shows I was doing years ago. And I just want to make sure I get out the contract so I prove it. Because a lot of people say, well, you're not given credit in the screen credits. Yeah, because I wasn't legally able to do it because of, at the time, the union for people that do the voices, the Actors Guild, they weren't supposed to have anybody outside the guilds. And what I did is I did what was called ancillary voices, the extra voices in the episodes. And if you think of a lot of these old anime things that came in, they had like 20 different new characters in every one that would just be in that one episode.
Right.
And if they needed what's called like additional voices, they didn't want to pay union rates to actors to do the voices. But if I would go in and do them for $500 or something, they'd let me do all the extra ancillary voices.
Well, I'm sure back in the day you were happy to.
I had a grand time doing it.
Yep.
And I was in the area anyway where they were being done, and I did them for 2 different companies. And some of my old recorded live shows may have some of those clips, but I will. I'm so tempted right now to do some just so people can hear the voices that I did. But then if I do the actual voices, people will guess of what.
After the show, you're gonna have to hit me with a couple.
I don't want to do it because the whole internet is hearing, oh, you're lying, you're fake, and everything. I want to have the actual contract. Here's my contract.
Yeah, and this is what I did.
Here's what it says I did in this episode.
Yeah.
Here's my receipt of the check I got paid. That's pretty good evidence that I actually did do those voices.
Right.
There is no denying that the Autobots will. I don't want to say any more. I did a lot of evil voices. I often did evil voices for all kinds of devices that appeared in these shows.
I'm not gonna say any names.
Not say any names. Don't say any names.
I'm not gonna say any names.
But my voice appeared in many of these episodes. If it was filmed in Japan, I probably appeared.
Like that. Oh my god, I did so many voices in those old shows. Even this day, I go on YouTube and see the clips. I'm like, oh my god, I got to do a video of this. I got to show people what I used to do years ago.
Got them cold right out of the cooler.
Whoa.
They even had a sign reserved for Mimo.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking master. What's going on? We got. Well, we got 27 people. Cool.
That's not bad.
No.
That's about what we had last night.
Yeah. So this is just about ready to start painting. I have to let it just dry a little bit so that I can put
Is that
on.
twist off or okay?
Yeah, I'm going to do the black on his jacket here. Thanks very much.
Beer break.
This portion of Mike Mozart Drawing and Painting Live is brought to you by Guinness Extra Stout.
There you go. Cheers.
Guinness, when you prefer to drink beer instead of water, as Mr. Bud Light here is drinking.
Oh, come on. See, no, you can't.
Guinness
why are you
Stout.
insulting
Don't
your
you
guests?
dare call it beer. It's stout.
I'm sorry. I didn't insult Bud Light. I didn't insult Bud Light last night. I'm sorry, guys.
Bud. Oh my God.
This is fun.
Huh?
This is fun.
It's cool shit.
Now I have channels on
gets
YouTube.
good here.
I have channels on YouTube that have 500,000 subscribers. And the only I'm practicing on Mike Mozart and Instagram before I start broadcasting live again to all those people. Because I want to make sure the pictures are right and the stream is right, the colors are right, and I've got all the kinks.
Dude, it's coming out so good. We've been shooting the breeze. Me and Mike over here have been shooting the breeze.
Yes, we have. I disclosed how I did voices for old cartoon shows, mostly dubbed in the 1990s.
I did a lot for all those Japanese imported ones that came in all in Japanese. And I did hundreds of voices. Hundreds. And I'm gonna post clips.
I want you to roll this
And I'm gonna find the actual contract for when I did that work. I had to sign a contract and a copyright assignment for every one of the episodes that I did, and it usually stated what voices I did.
Did you smack that?
What?
No, we're good. We're good.
Fuck.
What happened?
Still straight.
He knocked the tripod a little
Okay.
bit.
No, it's okay. I
Still
just saw it
good?
move online.
Looks good.
Okay. Okay.
Looks good.
Okay.
It's good.
No
It's
problem.
good.
It's
Don't
the
worry.
first thing I looked at.
No, that's good. He's
I
in the
hear
way. This table shouldn't be here, but
We're working on.
We're working
my
on-
studio has limited space. Now we have like 6,000 square feet here. We're limited to these two rooms because I have so much stuff in this building.
yeah, because he's an eccentric collector.
I'm not. Tell
Yes,
them
you.
what the stuff.
Yes,
basically
I know, but you know what? If it wasn't for that, that's just a reason why you collect it. That's not why you collect
Don't
it.
you think if I designed a product or a toy or a book, I should have a couple copies of it?
Yeah, but should he have 2 pallets of it?
2 pallets.
I don't know.
Pallets. I only keep a couple of everything.
I know you do.
really,
There's all kinds of stuff going on here.
there's a lot going
So,
on.
Mike, are you from here or are you?
Connecticut.
Yeah, from Connecticut.
Yeah. I'm actually from the Nebula outside Orion.
Oh, I know that place well.
Yes. The mothership will return for me soon. Somebody asked what music I enjoy listening to. Just about everything. About everything. So this has got to dry for a minute so I can erase the pencil lines here.
Oh, okay.
I
Gotcha.
can, let me put a little black here inside this blade, like the top of it. I want it to have more dimension when I paint
Well,
it.
enjoy the aroma, cause
Yeah.
this is good stuff.
It's about all I get, you know.
You can't fake them like you used to.
No.
Yeah, I love doing
Well, it depends
voiceover.
on who. You know, you'd be surprised. It depends on who's doing it, and
Exactly.
I. I can tell you some stories.
I was kind of another thing too is I want to see what kind of non-disclosures or what those contracts said back in the 90s, because I want to make sure that late 80s, early 1990s. No, actually I did my first voiceovers back to 84, 83, 84. Now I'm thinking about it. Wow, that was a long time ago. But I don't think I have any non-disclosures in there.
Well, we're doing all right. Got 23 people hanging out on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I could go live on Jeepers Media right now.
No. You're gonna continue. No. You're gonna continue. No.
See, what happens is if I go live on one of my other channels like Jeepers Media or the Toy Channel,
and then
Jeepers Media, I'll get 5,500 to 6,000 viewers.
I don't know who it was, but they had asked if you would do more toy reviews. I didn't realize you did toy reviews.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm known for is toy reviews.
Oh God, who was it? Yes, he's doing them more. We've had people just
that
hammering
acrylic
about
paint?
it.
Yes, I'm going to
Yes, he will.
acrylic paint mostly.
He will not promise any time in the next
mostly
2 weeks.
It's acrylic paint, but mostly it's acrylic paint, but
Did you do work on Atari stuff?
what?
Did you do work on Atari stuff?
Yes, I did do Atari stuff back in the day.
Okay.
I
You did Ninja Turtles?
I didn't do Atari so much as I did work for the companies that actually developed the games.
Why are you
like
doing it? You're shaking
Activision.
the whole table when you do that.
I'm sorry, but people like Activision,
Yeah.
Again, let me go through and get all the cartridges together
fine.
because I have matching
We're not-
original
we're
art. I
not-
have the originals that actually were on my cartridges. I have the original paintings. I'm thinking about selling
Well,
the paintings.
like back in the 80s, they had these covers that were like these awesome sports cars, and
Yeah.
then you put the video in, and it was like blocks that were like.
That's me. I'm
there
the
was
one
like
that
4
did
wheels.
those.
There was like 4 blocks that represented the wheels, and
Everyone's
1
gonna
block that was
hate
the
me.
car.
Everyone's gonna hate me.
That was your video game.
Mike, would you get me there should be yellow here too. I'm gonna need a couple jars of yellow like this, have yellow on top. But not the one that says Mod Podge on it. And I gotta erase these pencil lines. I can't do it for a few minutes because it'll smear the ink all over. This will be a lot neater, guys, when it's done. It'll be colored in, and then a lot of these lines are gonna kind of start disappearing, and then at the end, I'll outline everything again, and it'll be all clear what it is again.
You should have seen him doing
I don't know
a
about
tread on
this.
the,
I don't know if this is polluted or not. Looks like there's some shit in
It's
it.
badass.
Besides that,
That's not what I want. I'll leave it here.
Well,
That's not what's not right. There should be
Yeah.
big jars full. Look on the shelves over there. So I am looking at, everyone wondering why I'm looking in this direction is that I have a iPhone.
there's a lazy eye.
I have an iPhone over here that I'm watching the comments come in because they're too small on the iPod touches I'm broadcasting on. Instagram won't allow you to use an iPad to view the live shows or send them. And the comments are so small on the iPod touches I use to broadcast that I have to have a phone here so I can read what everybody's saying.
But is this what you want?
No, they're jars. No, I have to get up and find them. Look around here. You don't see
Good
big
enough.
jars?
Don't be sarcastic to me.
I asked
I
you-
have 2 fucking eyes. Yes.
What about that one in the middle of your forehead? You forgot that one. I used to call him 4 eyes. Then he got glasses, and I called him 8 eyes. What's up,
You're
says
so
Vince.
fucking clever. You know what?
No.
You become a comedian.
Hi, Art Revolts dealer. Scringy's in a particularly irritable mood today. So it's
No,
gonna be a
what?
great
This
show.
one? What?
No, it's a jar.
I don't
of
know
my
what the
fist
other
full
one
of paint.
is.
Right back, guys. Let me go get some
Good.
paint.
And you find it, Mike, because I don't know what you're talking
How
about.
much you sit in this chair? Nick, can you sit in the chair, say hi to everybody, say he's doing this drawing for me or something while I go get the paint.
This is Nick. Hello, Nick.
Lottie?
Introducing Nick.
Yeah,
Mimo.
came up to see Mimo. He said he'd do a drawing, boom, here it is.
He's from Brooklyn. Get the fuck out of here, really?
Forget about it.
It's funny as shit, huh?
Is the guy gonna turn a little bit or no?
No. That's good frame.
Good?
That's good frame. That's
Okay.
actually, you know what
That's
you're better.
right.
You know what
Yeah,
you're better off doing on these is here. I'll show you something. Let's move this down, and what happens is
You gotta
that
pull it out. Yeah, hold
okay, hold that, and just slide it down. Oh,
it. Yeah, it's kind of tight though.
because
Yeah, you
okay,
go.
here, see, and actually, I'm sorry, the other way.
Or maybe tip it.
Tip
this
it,
way?
tip it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
Because you want that up at the top,
Yeah, I see
so
that, I see
otherwise
it.
it doesn't cover the comments. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, like
You want-
that right there. Yeah.
Well,
I
you
see
loosen up the turn. Sometimes I'm not.
I don't see
Yeah,
myself.
there you go.
You don't see yourself. You should
No,
be
no,
there.
he's oh, okay, here. We got you, Nick. We got you, Nick, brother. There you go. You should be on there.
There we go.
Yeah, that wags, that's about 15 seconds behind for when it comes up. That's what I'm saying, Mike. I don't know.
Nick, I gotta say you're a wonderful artist.
Thank you,
You
thank
do
you.
you do great work.
Represent the money cat.
Yeah,
The money
my
cat.
man, the money cat over here.
3 different yellows. One of them is the yellow.
I'm an operator engineer, so I came down. They asked him to draw me
No,
this.
it's a big jars. It's not brand. It's big
Absolutely
glass jars
sick.
full of paint. One of
Really
them
is a
was
good
the
job.
yellow or-
Nick Mozart.
What?
Beatles fan says you're Nick Mozart.
Nick Motar.
He's graceful with the brush. He's more graceful with a backhoe, though.
Nicky Casso.
Well, here's another one, Mike. I don't know.
If you can't make the machine yellow, make it gold.
No, make it yellow. Oh, it's got this guy green tint. I know, but
Well, that's what
I just don't understand.
Very talented, I must say. Very fucking
That makes you look like a parents.
Just a second, guys. I'm
Well,
almost
that's
here.
what I asked you. That's what I showed you in the first place.
No, I'm resorting to this because I can't
Oh,
find my
well, please
mix.
resort to that.
Sorry, guys. The yellow that I use has disappeared. I had 3 jars of it mixed up, and there's not one.
The
jar.
master artist has some paint media technical issues.
Look, I made it on TV.
You a star. You a star, Nikki.
And it's not on the
Next
news.
on Cox.
That's next time. You,
Not on the news.
yeah, you know it's bad when you see your friends. You see people on cops that you actually know. Hey, look.
Here comes the artist.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He looks good on cam though. Plaid shirt, dude, the hat. The camera loves you, dude. Let's see what people do. I know Nikki didn't talk much, but what do you think about him? Come on, let's give him a hand. Come on, somebody. Say hello. Woo woo. Come on, Nikki. Say, hey, Nikki, you're cool shit. Love you hanging in for Mike. Come on, say something. Give him some encouragement, guys. There you go. Woo. That's it. One woo. That's all you got on YouTube? One woo. That's all we have on YouTube. Woo. Really?
Like Bender on Future.
Come on.
Woo!
Okay, we got 2 woos. Can we get more woos on YouTube,
Woo
please?
Woo too.
WooTube on YouTube.
See,
Here we go. Now we got people. The voice. There we go. We got everybody saying woo woo woo.
I have to wait for this to dry.
Nice job, Nikki. Lego Motel.
Smears.
And they're getting a profile of you, Nikki.
It's alright, go ahead. Knock
That's
yourself
okay.
out.
Say smeared again.
No, it's okay. You look good.
It's just like it just
Nice
takes
frame.
so long for the stuff to dry.
Oh, that's it. We're in no rush.
I'll try, but I am. I got other
Probably.
stuff to do
Oh.
tonight. Hold on a second.
Mike, you have stuff to do till 6 years after you fucking die.
I
You're
know.
a busy man,
Okay.
Mike, huh?
You sat in the chair real good.
Who's
Bye.
that? Somebody been a prick?
You
Somebody
sat in the
gave him-
He
chair.
sat in the chair real good. He's good at sitting in that chair. Nicky's a professional sitting in that chair. Don't give him any shit.
Someone just asked me.
If there was Olympic sport saying sitting in a chair and looking good, Nicky would like come up with the silver or gold.
Yes, he does full frontal. if you'd like to see Nick,
16 millimeter silent.
#1 trending on Pornhub.
Yeah. Nicky sitting in a chair, do a full frontal.
Yeah. Today he's interviewing. Let me just. Okay, let me just use a big brush to try to get these.
Okay,
points
now
out.
somebody just fucked up. How about shit in the chair and paint? That's just what, paint? Really? You guys come up with weird shit.
No, that's cool.
I don't know if it's cool, but
No, I'm
okay.
saying let them hate.
We're not
So,
judging.
yeah.
We're not. No, they're not hating. They're just, I don't know, come up with some weird shit. Literally,
Oh, shit.
weird shit.
Chair warmer.
yeah, he is a professional.
I am a chair warmer.
That's actually his profession.
That's why I sit in the machine all day.
You don't look like someone that works for the government.
I'm a chair warmer.
No, he actually moves earth around and produces something. That's awesome.
Yep.
I sit in a money cat all day.
Money cat.
Money cat.
That looks good. Money cat on the side of that. That looks
Yeah, I
really
like
good.
That's awesome.
How do you like them high tracks? You run the high tracks?
I run everything.
Yeah.
Hope I don't tip
Certified in every machine.
So you 30 years ago, we didn't need to be certified.
I
They
know
just said-
nowadays.
They just said, run that fucking machine and make this grade
Yeah,
right.
get in there.
Nowadays
Hey,
it's
can you do
crazy.
this?
They
Can you
want
take this
you-
test? It's
yeah.
like, dude, put me on the machine. I'll show you what it can do. Damn it. Now it's like everybody wants to be tested. Fuck. I met some guys with
See, it's still
that.
too wet
I met
even
some
for
guys that
this.
have licenses and tests and done all that stuff, and I want to let
Yeah,
them
you
drive
want
my.
to hold it right here?
What?
You want to hold it over here?
Yeah, but then it gives a real
No,
blank ugly
you
thing
can't.
right now.
You can't do that.
I gotta wait just a few more
How
minutes,
about
guys.
just-
It's still
just
too
let's
wet to
just
even
turn
put
this fan
paint
on while
on.
we can get
I'll put the
along.
gold on. The gold paint on the bottom is the easiest one. It covers over the wet better than anything else.
We got a little bit
Enough.
more of a wind coming your way, other than what's coming out of your mouth, Mosey. So maybe that'll help dry it.
Yeah, well, the gold, I'll do the gold, but then, see, when I have a lot of wet gold at the bottom, then my arms tend to drag through it as I'm
Yeah,
painting the top.
yeah.
So let me work on something here. Here, I'll work on it.
Lydia Young. Hello, Lydia Young. And the only reason I'm calling you out is because you actually have a name that I can pronounce. Not some people get on here and have some really crazy names. I know the internet's running out of names, but damn it.
See the wet, how it's mixing into
Yeah.
Mozart or Al from Al's Toy Barn.
Now, did you go to any school for this, Mike, or
the.
like?
No, I didn't.
Because I see like
See the black coming in.
I see like you see all the things before they happen. So
Like the universe granted him with this amazing. He was born with this.
You get over there?
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
There's a lot of artists out there that don't do anything freehand anymore. All of this is just computer generated, projected.
well, I've honestly never seen someone with so detailed to do it from scratch. It's definitely a talent.
Oh, this is going to be really detailed in a few minutes.
And-
right now, this is just the rough outline.
And if you want to give him just a rough idea of how you became, yes, he was born with natural talent, but
Also helped that my mother was a professional artist when I was
Professional
growing up as a
artist.
child, and
Right,
she
right.
worked at home, so I got to watch her do oil paintings all day long as a child.
and in the early '80s.
So you basically saw the outline before
Oh yeah.
you even put paint on the
He already
canvas.
see
Yeah.
before he even put the first pencil on there. He already knew what it was going to be. He already knows what it's going to be.
That's wild. That's
But then he also learned from in the '80s from animators that did cell animation for Disney 40 years before that.
Yeah, but let me explain how I did that
Yeah.
and why.
Well, that's
Well,
another thing, but that's it's
I'm a-
really cool.
My early work that I did was mostly being a ghost artist. What that means is the original artist that was hired to do a job usually couldn't finish it for some reason or another. They were too old or too lazy, or they broke their arm or something. So I would finish projects, and I became like the cleaner of the art world. You know, the underworld sends in like the cleaner to mop up messes. I'd be the cleaner to go in and finish books for other artists.
right.
So what would happen is, if it was an elderly artist that was having problems because their arthritis was acting up, I would go to their house in Connecticut, because Connecticut is where a lot of the artists lived at the time. A lot of these were retired Disney people. You know, people that worked on like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That,
The
you know,
first one.
They were in their 70s in like 1982 or something.
So new talent was sought after. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
but new talent wasn't sought after. What happened is the computer age crept up pretty fast, and very few people got into traditional illustration where they actually put paint onto a canvas or a piece of paper.
Right.
I was one of the last people to really enter the field of professional children's book illustration and toy design. Right at the very end, when most of the people in it were like in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. This was 40 years ago, guys. I've been doing this almost 40 years. I'm sorry the paint's mixing, and I'll touch it up at the very end. And, yeah, so I would go to these houses of all these elderly artists, and they would teach me their techniques so I could finish the book for them. But in teaching me the technique, I remember all the techniques I learned. So I can do opaque gouache, watercolor. I learned oil painting from my mother when I was a child, because she was a professional oil painter, and she did prints, like we'd go in supermarkets. You know, prints that were in back of comic books. She did low-end prints. And she mostly did seascapes of big, tall ships, because that was the style. A lot of people liked tall ships at the time.
Tall sailing ships.
So I learned that. She also did a lot of cute animals. She did like little fluffy, cute animals. That's why I do a lot of Disney-type work. because she taught me how to paint with oil paints like fluffy, cute animals, dogs, cats, kittens, whatever. And I learned a lot of that at the time. So I kind of, again, there's an awful lot of this wet. I use Higgins brand ink. It's India ink. It's called Black Magic. And it is such a dense black. It's a beautiful black. It takes a little while to dry, though. And the only reason I put in some of the line work is so you guys could see it, because it would be a real boring painting if you were watching me paint my way I normally do. I would add black absolutely dead last. But if the black goes on dead last, it makes for a really, really boring picture.
And the reason he's so quick with the black, with the line art, and he can fill it in so quickly, is because he learned from these old timers in the 80s. And when these guys were doing cell animation for Disney back in the 40s and 50s, they were doing 32 frames a second, which means they were doing 32 cell individual pieces of art for every second of.
So how long would that take them? Like,
oh, it would take them however long. But what it is they learn to draw very fast.
Very quickly.
oh, okay.
And the black lines, which distinguishes just how crisp and clear an image is.
So you had to
they
be
learn
quick
how to do
on
that
the-
very
yeah,
quick
okay, so
and
you
very
had to be
crisp,
quick on the outline.
quick
No.
and exact. Yeah. Go ahead,
Am I
Mike.
wrong? What am I wrong about, Mike?
No, Mike, it's not that.
Okay.
Is that I learned how to draw and sketch from a lot of these people, because learning from Disney and doing cell animation, they had to go very, very fast. So I saw their techniques and how fast they would draw everything. So I learned and picked up their techniques. And I did so many children's books beyond the numbers I'm saying, because I would fill in and finish other people's books. I probably have done 200 or 300 children's books that I was not the credited artist, because the artist just couldn't finish them for one reason or another. Sometimes they were lazy, sometimes they had problems going on in their life, and I'd be the guy that would come in at the end and finish their book for them, and I would do, say, the last 22 pages. So my fame early on was as a ghost illustrator. That means I could fill in at the very end for an artist that was sick or behind on their deadline or whatever was going on.
And your exceptional talent is that you can actually copy and mimic most any style,
Yeah,
any image of artwork.
being that I was called in as an emergency measure on so many books, I quickly learned how to draw or paint almost any style. And I still can do it to this day, and that's why I do it so fast. That's why I want to do this live on Instagram Live and YouTube Live. And I can teach people all of these techniques. I will be teaching live. I'm going to be making instructional videos that are very easy to follow, not these ones where I'm actually drawing or painting live. And I will teach all of you guys that want to come learn how to really paint and draw. Whereas those great videos by Bob Ross that everybody loves, they're very attractive to watch. But he really didn't teach much. They were all the same painting, a landscape. Sometimes it'd be the winter, sometimes it would have a lake, sometimes it wouldn't have a lake. He didn't teach much. If you look at Bob Ross, he didn't even put in animals. Why couldn't he put a deer in there? Something like a deer or ducks on the pond are very easy to put in, and he never did anything like that. If you look at Bob Ross's recorded shows, if he ever did a portrait, he didn't do the portraits himself. What he would do is he would bring in a guest teacher to do the portraits, because he couldn't paint people. You never see a person in any of his paintings. Why couldn't he draw like a little Model T Ford going down the road, you know, with a little guy in it? It's easy, just a few brush strokes. You could teach someone to do that, but he never did it.
You think it was out of his element, though? You think he?
Did he not have the skill for that?
Well, no, not that he didn't have the skill. I think it's like, did he not know how to fit it in the landscape? I guess is what I'm saying. Gauge it right.
Well, Bob Ross, I have a couple interesting stories about that are not nice.
Well,
And I won't talk about them now.
Don't tell the nice ones. Tell the nice
But
ones.
I will, and I hate to say anything without, I just brought in yellow here. I started with yellow and
Let's
it's
go here.
there's another yellow I brought in. I actually,
Right under you, with the gray.
oh,
Right
it's the
there.
wrong cover. So, Bob Ross worked for another artist that did live
I
television.
know, but that's not good.
I'm just going to say it so someone can look it up, because I'm not going to go into any detail. There's an artist, I think his name was Bob Alexander or Bill Alexander. I'm going to make a video about it. That artist hated him. Bob Ross was painting some things like in Alaska, and he wanted to work for a guy that was already doing how to draw and paint live on television. And Bob Ross went out of his way to work for him as an assistant. And he worked for him for about 6 months, I guess, something like that. Because I've heard it from other artists over the years. And as soon as Bob Ross felt he knew everything about what looked good, what camera angles, what to do live on TV, Bob Ross took off and created his own show to copy the guy that he was helping. And you can look it up. There's got to be information about it online. I've never looked, but it's got to be there. But the artist at the time did not like Bob Ross because of him doing that. He's a sweet guy, and he liked baby animals and such. But he really didn't have an art education and had no real art background. He mostly learned it from this one guy that he copied. And he never cared to learn more about how to paint things like, you're doing a beautiful landscape of a mountain scene out in Alaska. Why isn't there a moose in it? It's real simple to paint a moose with like 5 brush strokes, and he could have shown everybody that.
So you're saying he didn't perfect it, is what you're
He
saying?
didn't perfect it. He learned the basics and then really never went beyond that point. And he mostly did it to market a line of paints and how to draw books and videos that he designed. And it was very interested in making money off the merchandising of himself and the products. That's basically what happened. I'm going to do a little more research into this, but a lot of the artists even today, the old artists that are in their 70s and 80s, have a lot of resentment for him because they feel that he robbed the guy who was assisting, the old guy. And you can see his videos on YouTube. It's Bob Alexander or Bill Alexander, I've forgotten now. But there's a lot online about Bob Ross working with him. And there was real bad blood after he took off and created his own show. He was never forgiven by the other guy because he felt that, you know, he learned so much from the studio just for the only reason he was there to help him was to steal the concept and do it himself. So I'm going to delve into that a little more. And I'm going to interview some of the old artists from years ago that I know they're still alive. So you can hear stories from people at the time.
It's interesting.
Isn't that interesting? Nobody really knows about that. There's very few viewers here right now. But it's quite a story. That is quite a story out there that people aren't aware of.
I'm actually doing okay. We got 36 people on YouTube right now.
Yeah, 36 people isn't a lot.
It's not bad. No, it's
but
not bad.
I'm
though.
not on one of my main channels.
And most of it is just some of, like half of them are just some of our old fans.
It's going to take 2
Bob
cookies.
Ross simply just didn't give a duck.
They didn't want to do ducks. This is
That's
taking so
funny.
long to
That's
dry today.
I
can't
love
believe it.
humor like that. That's funny as shit.
Hey, Mike, why don't you... I want to...
Hey, Emma Loves Turtles is back. How you doing? Emma Loves Turtles.
Very tempted to go get some...
I'm a junk collector is back. Beatles fan.
Yeah.
And guys, you're going to see I'm painting over a lot of the black lines that are existing on here. I'm going to replace those black lines with black paint at the very end of this. Right now, they're just India ink, so people watching the show get an idea of what I'm actually painting, because usually I would never paint black lines, or any black, until the painting, the pop art paintings like this, or comic style, I wouldn't do it until the very, very end. And, that is something about-
Chad Barrett on YouTube says, I enjoy your art. Wish you the best moving forward. Thank you, Chad.
I'm sure Bob Ross's estate's going to be thrilled if I make a video like that.
You know what? You have enough to do, Mike. You don't need another fucking project right
I
now.
know, but I hate
you
people
really
comparing
don't.
me- I hate people comparing me to Bob Ross
Well-
because at the time,
No, you could talk a lot longer than he can.
yeah,
I've
Bob Ross
witnessed
didn't
I've
talk
witnessed
much
it.
during his videos. People say, "Oh, he's famous for saying, oh, put a happy little cloud. There's no such thing as accidents, just happy mistakes or things." He didn't talk much, and he did 30 seasons of that show. He must have filmed 700 shows. So they've gleaned out of 700 shows the few things that were actually kind of charming and cute. Whereas the rest of it's a really boring show to watch. And I'm going to make a similar show that's entertaining and really show people how to paint a lot of things. I'd like to show people how to paint and draw people.
The
How do
voice
you-
the voice trumpet YT on YouTube says that they're in Norway. So Mike could actually probably be related to you. Because he's an old Viking, he's of old Viking heritage also.
Couldn't tell by the beard.
Nah. Dude, look up Thor, and I guess you got him.
Yeah, well, there is...
Except Thor's he's a lot taller, better with the ladies. I don't know, but you got the beard. You definitely got the beard going on.
This would be using a little bit larger brush right now. I'm just going around a lot of this detail. So I'll just leave enough detail so people can see what's going on. Again, this is not how I would do this if it was a real painting. If I wasn't on camera right now, there'd be no black on here at all. I would be doing all this. And this yellow I'm using is not the yellow I intended. This yellow I'm using doesn't like to lay flat. They'll make a beautiful painting anyway, but I don't have anything else here to grab handy. I had 3 jars of the other yellow that have miraculously vanished.
No, they have not miraculously vanished, Mike, okay? Like, if you knew how they were, you would have put your hands on them, okay?
I'm just saying they were
Yeah,
here
I know
like
you're just saying. I know you're just saying.
I used them on Babs Bunny.
Well, then where the fuck are they, Mike?
That's what I mean. I definitely used
I
them
don't
on
know.
Babs Bunny. All 3
Well,
of
maybe
those
we went to
colors.
the other universe that's right through that slip hole in the other room.
If you all believe in the multiverse theory,
Yeah.
this is the epicenter of the multiverse theory.
Yeah.
If there's anything here that I need to put my hands on, it has slipped into another universe someplace.
Always Olive on Instagram. His YouTube channel that he's live on now is Mike Mozart on YouTube.
If you're watching on YouTube, on Instagram Live, I'm Mike Mozart on Instagram.
But the picture's way better on YouTube. What?
I want people to follow me on Instagram.
Okay,
because
fine. Go follow him on Instagram, but we'll watch him on YouTube.
What if I just paint and you just talk?
How about if you just talk and paint?
On Instagram, I put up a lot of live videos that are not on YouTube Live. If you want to see me draw and paint more, and I'm going to be doing toy reviews again. As a matter of fact, Mike, if you want to entertain the people, go get the squirrel I bought today from Walmart.
No, I'm not going to do that right now.
Show the guys.
No, I'm not.
What's the squirrel?
No,
Now I'm curious.
That's some big fucking deal. It's over there.
it's a Valentine's.
It's right there on that table.
Tell me if you see something wrong with that product to sell.
It's right on that table in the bag.
What's
In
that?
the bag. Okay. In the bag. See that squirrel? Yeah.
Hey, Nick, look what this says.
I'd be nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You guys get it?
Yeah, I think they get it.
Sick, no?
Bring it over so it on
It's
camera.
kinda- I don't know,
You
it's
don't have to
kinda-
explain it. Just show it. and
Why
I'm
don't we just
sure a
show it?
lot
I
of
guess
people-
Mike says it's like a big
I do fail
internet
toys,
thing
guys.
now.
I'm a fail toy. I'm a
Yeah,
fail
actually,
toy
hold on.
person.
Yeah, hold on.
We got a triple cam.
go
so
back.
We're gonna
We
show
got
it on
2
the YouTube
cams.
Cam first,
Actually-
and then we'll show it on the cam.
Why don't you hold it? You know what? Go in front of him over there. I know he's painting, but go in front of him.
It's gotta be
Then you
close
show
to
him
the
both
lens so you can
cams.
read it.
And you can talk about that, Rob. What do you think about that, Rob?
You don't have to explain it. Just say.
Just
I
hold it
think-
up a little bit more.
and maybe
over
they
here.
could have used,
Hold it.
there
No,
could
that
be
way.
reflections off of it.
Hold it.
It's gotta be
Tilt the
closer.
top towards me. There you go.
Get closer to the camera because it's not readable.
There. No. Okay, but you got it.
It
Go
says,
this way a little bit.
this is at
Good.
Walmart right
Hold
now
it.
for Valentine's Day.
What do you think about that, guys?
And it says, no.
Go down a little bit.
That way a
Straight
little
down. Straight down a little bit.
bit. Yeah, right there.
And to this way.
And
Just
it says, I'm
this way.
nuttin' without
this way.
you.
A little bit.
It's
Good.
a squirrel talking about nuts, but unfortunately, in this day and age, it sort of has a different.
Nothing has a different. Nothing has a different meaning.
Nutting has a different meaning.
So what do you think
found
about
his
that?
Girlfriend who would be nutting. I'm just saying, he'd be nutting.
I think
He'd be-
this. I think the squirrel's better off single.
Yeah.
Single. Well, I think that's what it's saying. He's like he'd be nutting if it wasn't for her.
Yeah. Man, if he's
like
nutting,
shit. Like in other words, dude, she ain't giving him the loving.
Yeah.
It's just simple. It's like that's as nice as I could put it.
Okay,
She
let's
ain't
not-
loving
okay,
him.
let's not go into. Let's not delve into this.
I'm not
anymore.
delving him. I'm saying she ain't loving him. She ain't giving him love, cause he ain't nothing. He ain't nothing with her.
He wants to know what paintings in here for sale.
Oh
Here?
jeez. Well.
Just that have to be after the show.
Hold on a second. Just,
There's not a lot of-
we
there's not
can't.
a
We
lot of
can't.
finished
That's not
paintings
something
here
we
right
can do
now. Just wait until after the show.
Yeah. Well, come in the foyer here. For a minute.
That's the Brooklyn in him.
Oh my God, isn't that funny, guys? Think about it. That's what they're saying. Is it the squirrel from? Yeah, it's a squirrel from the Twitter. I had to buy it. We're walking through Walmart, and that's like on a shelf with a bunch of other things. We're like looking, wow, that seems very inappropriate these days. I wonder if they meant that. I'm sure they didn't mean it. It just sounds wrong in this day and age. But
Yeah,
then
they
again,
let that one slide.
yeah, they let that one slide. They didn't have any 14-year-olds working on their design staff that knew what that meant.
No.
Ugh. Some of the mistakes that they make in products. That was my channel, Jeepers Media, on YouTube. Whereas I would do videos about all these inappropriate things that were accidentally inappropriate. Sometimes they were on purpose, but hopefully they were mostly accidentally inappropriate. That would be a prime example if I did a YouTube video about that.
Yep.
Which I guess I could. I will. No. Takes me a lot longer to paint around the lines too. See how I do with this on a live show though. It looks like people get an idea of what's going to happen after watching this live on camera. They get an idea of what this is going to be like when it's finished. Whereas the show has to be restarted because Mike isn't in here minding the show on Instagram. Hold on.
Yeah, this one right here.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
You gotta push share, and then you gotta push. Went to the wrong thing.
Yeah, I got you.
No, I can't even see it.
I'll pull it back up for you.
No,
Pull
it's
it back up for you.
yeah, but you don't know where Instagram is in
here.
this. But that's here. Let me.
There you go.
And see, it's turned around. The cam's turned around.
There you go.
There it
It
goes.
is.
I'm gonna put my signature in the corner early. Just let me also put the comments on. Sorry guys, Instagram only allows you 1 hour.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, 1 hour, and you have to restart the show. This isn't the yellow I intended to use on this. I had the perfect yellow to use for this. I
think
had
that's
3 jars of the perfect yellow.
I like it though. It's
It's okay.
it's a strong yellow.
Well, it's not that. It's very goppy. Can you see all the heaviness all over the place?
Yeah, I get it. Takes a long time to dry, is what you're
No,
saying,
it's
right?
not that. It's that these brush strokes are going to make it very difficult to do the black lines afterwards. After this
Gotcha.
is dried, all this is going to be in the way and make it very bumpy. It's going to take 2 coats because it's mixing with all the black on it.
Right, right.
So here, we'll move on from this, and with this all dry, it'll be fine. Give you a shout out, says Abe Gaming TV. Hi there. Hi, Boyd. Hi, Nick Avery. Sorry I had to restart the show again because they only allow you 1 hour of live shows. This is being done for office visitors right now, which will be kind of fun. I'm going to sign it early over here. Just because I'm adding red to other spots on the painting, the signature will be in red, and this needs flow aid added to it. It's too dry. Mike Mozart strikes again. Mimo strikes again, they're saying out there. This is drawn and painted live for a visitor in the office right now. 2 visitors, Nick and Rob. And
Happy to be here.
yeah, having beer right now. They brought me my favorite beer, which I'm trying to get time to enjoy here, which is Guinness Extra Stout. Usually only have like 1 a day.
Don't call it a beer, call it a stout.
Your friend Nick, oh, your friend here is Iron J14 on Instagram Live.
Who's that, Nick?
Yeah, that says Iron J14. I can't scroll this down. I'm having so much trouble operating.
Couldn't.
See, look at this. I can't see anything. Picked up a Monop print. Hey, Mimo, just picked up a Monop print. Friend Nick was just there with you.
Pick looks awesome.
Pick looks awesome. You know Iron J14?
That'd be his friend.
That'd be his friend. Oh, okay.
I'm from Connecticut. He's
From Connecticut.
he's from New York.
Okay, you can come back again easier then.
Yeah.
And visit, and I can do one
Well, I'm
for
on
you.
the other side. I'm New London.
New London, that's not far really.
Not too far. No, my aunt lives closer out this way.
Take 9.
Yep. So, yeah, born and raised Connecticut though. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back though.
Definitely.
I,
Like a day of it here.
this is fun.
A lot of technical difficulties today though, huh?
Ah, it happens everywhere.
But I just painted that bunny yesterday. It's so funny to think that the paints that I used to make it, all the colors I used to make it have disappeared. And I've not cleaned up this area, moved anything. Very specific colors. It's not finished yet. I'm just putting my signature in early because I'm using red right now.
And on audio too, so in case you talk, okay.
I'll put another coat of red on that too. There's a red bow, because he has a bow tie on. His band on his hat is red. I'm going to add some more red to this machine so it looks a little more interesting. Even though it doesn't probably have any red on it at all, I'm just adding some visual interest. I'm going to make the seat red in the bulldozer here.
Beautiful.
Where it says Money Cat, I'm going to make it blue. And I'm going to write Money Cat on it. Again, probably in white to make it look a lot nicer. Because we need to get more color in here because it's mostly just yellow and gold. So I'm going to add other colors just to make it look a little sharper. So the seat he's sitting on is going to be red. And I'll make whatever the hub of this little wheel is red, just to get some color in it, because it really needs
How about
some color.
silver? All the center wheels should be silver.
I'm adding this for color. Silver's not going to look very colorful on this.
Okay, I got it. Okay,
And
that's all right.
I have my signature up there, so I got a little color going on in it. I'll also make this entire wheel down here red, just because it will make this wheel stand out. Because right now there's a lot of machinery around it, and it'll be obvious there's a wheel here if I make it bright red. Just on this one, it's not going to be like this in real life, but it's going to make it look a little better. So let me get some, I'm going to put some blue sky in here. I'm going to put some smoke. The smoke will be silver, and the smoke will be a $sign, and I'll put a little bit more detail into the smoke, and some metal flake too, which will be kind of nice. The gold is really shiny, but it looks very dull brown on cam, but it's very shiny in real life when it dries. So it's going to be a $sign as the smoke coming out here. So I have sort of an S shape here, and the smoke will be like
Holy
this.
shit.
What?
Warlock's Foxfire. Wow.
No way.
What time is it now? What time did he make this comment? 4 minutes ago. Holy shit. Warlock Foxfire. Thank you very much. Welcome back.
There's
Wow.
a $sign of the smoke coming out.
That is awesome.
And I'll put metal flake on that, which will make it very sparkly and pretty. I'm going to put another couple layers of paint on a couple of these spots. The money bags are going to be a tannish yellow, which I'll add right now.
You make more of that?
I don't need it. Hold on.
You're shut off. You get one a show, Mike.
What?
I said you get one a show.
No, of course.
You're joking. Gee, yeah. Right there.
This color, this green I'm putting on the ground here, reflects gold. It's very interesting. It's a paint I've been working on. I like to mix different paints and pigments together. I've come up with this beautiful color shifting green that color shifts to gold. It's very pretty. When it's dry, it's much more apparent. I will film this as a separate drawing at the very end of this show. I'm going to be coloring over where it says the word Money Cat. I'm going to paint Money Cat back on it. It's going to be a nice bright blue. I'm putting some blue in there because it just needs more color. I could actually make the tracks this color, but I think they might be too light. I think I'll make them a gray. I think they'll look better gray. And I'll paint the Money Cat in blue, and I'll put a little bit more blue in the picture too, this color. I know I'm covering over a lot of black lines right now, guys, but I'm going to be repainting the black lines at the very end. I just added black lines early so people that are here can get an idea of what this is going to be when it's finished. As an artist, I would never paint black until the very end, but if I didn't paint to the end, it would just look like a bunch of color, and you guys wouldn't see what it was. So I have to do this right now. I give Mr. Monopoly cerulean blue lapels because I think it looks good on him. like that. And I usually make this highlight on his hat this blue color. And I'm going to put some blue in the sky, but I'm not going to use this blue. I've got a nicer blue for the sky. I'm going to have to move the clamps a little bit so I can add it. The yellow is probably almost dry on the bulldozer. When that's dry, I will add another coat onto that. Let me put the sky blue in because it's a real pretty color. I have to take the clamps off that spot because it's going to be around that area. I'm also going to make my name a little straighter on it. But I have to put down 2 coats of most of the colors. So when I do these pictures, these are all 18 by 24. So that you can get a common frame size for them, and they're on paper. When I do these fast live ones, they're all on paper.
Very awesome. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is pretty wild to watch.
Clamp. Can you unclamp that on the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be okay right now. What happens? There's like a release lever. There's a release lever.
You got it. You can reach it.
Okay. Get it? Okay. That particular kind of clamp holds the paper without damaging the paper or creasing it. That's why I
Right.
use those. It's really a good clamp for this type of thing I'm doing. This will probably require 2 coats of blue. This is also very metallic blue. And I paint a silver gray outline to make it sort of sharp and crisp after this is dry. It's the outlines that make everything very crisp and perfect looking. But I can't add them until the end. See, it's so funny how different these are as they get to the end when I put all the crisp outlines. It makes it look a lot better. And I'm going to outline all these coins too. So all these coins, I may use a paint pen to do them faster. It's real paint, it's just a pen.
Nifty.
Just to make it go a little bit faster. I'm going to add some brighter green bills. I like putting dollar bills around in the paintings. I'm going to add this beautiful bright green. It's by a company called Soho, and it's pretty good 1-coat coverage. I'm just looking for the right brush to do it with. Probably this one. That's a different green than the ground is. This isn't a reflective metallic green. This is just a straight bright green.
Yeah, it definitely pops a little bit nicer.
Yeah, I'm going to add some more colorful things in this, guys, to make everything pop more. I'm also putting some green bills into the money that's being moved around. And if you've ever seen my paintings before, when I do Mr. Monopoly Scrooge Rich Rich, I put some bills in the sky. And I'll put little dollar signs on these too. There's one. There's one. There's one. I'll put one over here. A couple. The ones in his hat are more in the distance than the one I just drew, so it'll be a little smaller.
Look, how about if you take 5 minutes? Just talk to people and eat something.
What, me? I kinda,
You put your brush down now, please, soon.
well, I was thinking I could.
Get to an ending spot in the next minute. Please. I'm sorry, people. I'm the person who actually keeps Mike alive, keeps him fed. It's
Yeah,
feeding time. Joking, what, Mike?
I was thinking about this is not far away from being done because most of the underlying paint is there. I
Okay.
can shut off the chauffeur and I can take the guys over to Stu Leonard's.
Are you guys hungry right now?
Yeah,
You guys hungry?
We got food at the house for that girl.
Well,
And
Yeah,
his
but-
aunt.
can you just eat this a little bit now?
Yeah,
Because I
hang
know
out,
Mike and he
whatever you guys want to do.
needs to do that. Mike.
Just can I just finish the green?
Yes, I'm saying.
I said yes. Just let me finish the
like I said,
green.
get to a stopping point and please eat something. It's a little bit. It'll take you 5 minutes. You can talk to people online. Okay?
Yeah, just give me a minute. Put one
Yeah,
phone.
I'll give you 2 minutes.
And I gotta go over the yellow again on the tractor because it picked up a lot of the underlying color because I was trying to do it too fast. It picked up a lot of the wet ink underneath. And the money bags are gonna be tan, but I'll paint those in a second. I just gotta eat a little bit of food right now, because it'll help me keep going.
Yes.
I wasn't actually gonna go
it
this
will.
early tonight. I was gonna go live about 7. But
Okay,
that's a bad guess.
okay.
I thought I'd
Blah,
go
blah,
live a
blah.
little bit earlier.
There you go. Good feed. This is the Mosey feeding. People enjoy this stuff. They like watching him eat. I don't know why. But
I'll get back out of the picture so you can see what's going on better too. Sorry, I'll eat this real fast.
no, don't eat it fast.
I need energy.
Don't
you're
do
saying.
not eat it fast. I'm not talking to a fucking 6-year-old. If you guys want something to eat,
Nah,
I'm the master chef here.
There's food, there's snacks
What do you-
here too.
There's fish, there's ravioli,
The chips.
there's pork,
Nuts.
there's fine pork cutlets, there's
No,
Angus
listen,
beef.
If I don't go back and
What do you
later
want?
on, if I'm not back later on and don't eat some of that food there, they're gonna be mad at me.
Here, just keep me up on what people
Well,
are
it's good
saying.
food there? Really?
Yeah, it's food.
Is there enough for everybody?
How to keep me up? No,
Nick sprung this on me today. I didn't.
Huh?
Even, Nick was telling me about this today. I was like, I gotta see this. I was like, I can wait to eat.
Yeah, but what about the food?
I don't even know what's there, my man.
Or somebody can just tell me what the comments are on YouTube Live.
Huh? No, they're not SpaghettiOs. I'm a junk collector. That's my cooking. I do a few things here. I run the place. I get Mosey to his appointments.
Studio
Oh,
manager.
and I'm also a fucking chef. Not by trade, just because I have to. Because otherwise Mike would eat, I don't know, Cheerios or something. Did you do cereal boxes, Mike?
Yes, I did. I did a lot
Did
of
you?
cereal boxes back in the day for both Kellogg's and General Mills. Malto Meals Company. Hi, Petit France. Bonjour, Petit France. There's gonna be a bulldozer bulldozing money with Mr. Monopoly on it. Still has a little bit of work to do.
That was a sweet idea. I like that.
Yeah.
I hate the way this.
Came right out of my mind.
Once I get the ground colors down, like the yellow, I have to put more yellow on to cover up the black wings. But once you get the ground colors down,
I can see where the reflective gold and the green from over here.
oh yeah, it's very reflective.
Yeah, the green's cool as shit, isn't it?
Like, yeah.
It flips to yellow green.
I'm getting so
Like
many
that.
calls from all my friends about it.
How about that? Yeah?
They love
What's
it.
going on here?
They love it. They want
cool.
work.
Are you guys
work,
still on
work
here?
done.
I might have.
Right,
They
they're
shut
like-
I'm
down?
almost done eating.
They shut down.
Oh yeah.
Why did it shut down? Oh, it shut down.
Yeah.
Okay.
The live show shut down after 1 hour.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, on Instagram, that's right. After now, they should just push share. Just push share and it starts back up again. I think.
Hi, everyone dropping by. I'll be back on this painting in just a minute. Almost done.
What's that?
I put the flesh tone of Mr. Monopoly. I have to go over the colors a
Well,
little bit.
now
then
that's
I
the
do
reading of
black
my
and
video.
the black line around it, so
You
it
don't
makes it
Delete it
pull
and then
together.
go back to live. I think.
I don't know. No. Stop. Here. Let's do that.
You can save
Yeah.
the live show if you have
Okay.
them in your phone.
Start.
There you go.
Boom.
I'm almost done. I just
There
gotta
you
get a snack.
That's your Instagram, huh?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I just followed you guys today. Like this is.
Okay, well, okay, you got somebody else. KDP joined. All right. Our guest Rob has his Instagram going on now.
R Heath 317.
What's that?
R Heath 317.
R Heath 317.
Hear that? Go follow Art Heath 317 right now. You'll see the show from a different angle.
We can put it up here. We can put it on the. That's why I brought this damn thing in here. I thought we were gonna do an aerial shot, but I guess not. That would have been cool. Right there
Where's
like that.
Waldo? I'm not in this particular picture, but I could add him, but not this one. Won't lend itself to it.
No, put that there.
Where'd the beer go?
Okay. Give me that. Huh?
Where'd the beer go?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, where'd the bear go?
Most important part of the meal.
I'm returning to my artwork now. This portion of Mike Mozart Painting and Drawing Live is brought to you by Guinness Extra Stout.
It's really not, but he's just really loves that beer so much.
And Nick.
There are no promotional considerations for Mike saying that, so everybody knows.
That's just a joke.
We had to run it by our legal advisors, but that's what we have to say.
Our legal advisors?
I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't fucking know. It sounded important. Why you gotta fuck it up?
I didn't say anything wrong. I just said our legal
That sound kind
advisors.
of cool. Like, hey, we gotta run it by our fucking legal team. You know? I don't know.
Whoever that is.
Whoever it is,
that
I don't know.
is.
They're
Glad you
over there.
told me about such a
Spunky.
thing.
Hey, Spunky, where are you? She's part of that. She's sleeping now. She's cool.
Just looking for a brush the right size here.
I can't wait to put this in my house.
Dude, where are you gonna put it? In the living room?
As soon as you walk in, it's gonna hit you right in the head. Boom. You're gonna be staring at it.
It looks, it's funny, this will look substantially different when it's done. The black outline's gonna really make a big difference on this. This is one of those pieces that really will be substantially different once it has outlines around everything.
I really want to put resin over some of these fucking papers, Mike. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I'll figure it out soon. Wouldn't that be cool with a thin coat of poly resin over it?
So,
Yeah, we got the problem.
Dude, I'm glad I came to
What's
watch
the
this
problem now?
because this is crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
They're odd. They're speechless, Mike. This is what's called real artist. Somebody who can actually do this.
I've seen people paint, obviously, but I've never seen anybody do this from scratch. This is
And fast.
and fast at that.
Yeah. He's
super talented.
yeah, but don't hold it against him.
Yeah, it's still a
It's
little
a
wet there too.
ironic joke, kid. I shouldn't throw it out there.
These are the money bags. They'll have big dollar signs on them when I'm done. Got little ropes holding them shut because they're filled with money. These take about an hour and a half to 2 hours a piece on an average, guys, unless there's a lot of stuff going on. We had a lot of technical difficulties when we were starting this. They seem to be solved and working fine now. We actually were going to get some new iPod Touches today and some new tripods to help make the show go, but we sort of got sidelined today. Hold on a second.
From me.
No, there were other factors. It's not you. Just everything going on today.
Because I don't want to be in a public place anymore because
And
there were just
drama.
way too many fucking people out.
Yeah,
I'm
associated.
sorry, I don't like crowds. That's why I can never live in a big city. I like being there. I like visiting. It's wonderful. And then I get in my fucking car and I go.
Please don't swear in the live shows.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but people, I don't want these age graded so that only adults could see them after the fact. Because someone reports it because you said the F word or something.
Okay.
YouTube is like crazy now. It's not like it used to be.
Well, if there was going to be any complaints, you would have heard about them by now.
Did you hear anything?
Mike, did you ever find the Buttercup Powerpuff robot tool?
Yeah, I got it.
But the third one? What's the matter, Mike?
There was a wet spot on the paint. This ink is taking forever to dry today. And I'll try to cover over a little bit. It's getting
Oh,
into
God, I hate them
colors.
fucking Furbies. How many Furbies does Mike have? I remember seeing at least 2 at some point.
At least 2, probably
Yeah,
40 or 50.
I know. I hate the fucking things because when I move a box, sometimes a furry is in it and it just goes off.
The batteries are dead in most of them now, so that problem has stopped. But
Oh, good.
for a while, the Furbies had like a Statue of Liberty one, an Easter Bunny one. There was a Valentine's one. They were coming out with all these special edition Furbies for quite a while. The new Furbies are supposed to be a lot better than the early ones, but I haven't bought any of the new Furbies.
Well, thanks, Hunter Buddy. A little while ago, Hunter Buddy says, I know you get this a lot, but I'm sorry about Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, I miss Coco. She was my
Yeah.
baby. She was my darling.
Yeah, she was a good girl.
Yeah, she was a great dog.
He's admiring your studio.
Huh?
He's
Well,
admiring.
over there? That's a whole nother room. Man. That's not, you don't need to go in
I'll show
the,
you that later.
you don't need to go in that room, please.
Yeah, ignore that one, please.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to think what I should do next. I should do some gray. No, I'll make the treads.
Well, can you, does it need to
But-
dry? You had a lot of things wet before.
I know, but I'm just going over it because once it dries with the paint, even if it smears over the second coat, cover it just fine. It'll help speed it along too. I think it'll help it just dry faster so I can just finish it.
Oh, that gray is nice.
This is actually silver, bright silver. It will be very silvery when it's dry. It'll look gray on camera, so on camera it'll actually look pretty good as the treads on this. Almost to the black. When I add the black to this, it really makes a huge difference, guys. They have black outlines. The only reason there's any black outlines on it right now is if I just take a drawing and pencil on the characters, or whatever I'm doing, it looks very bland to color it in with just colors with nothing else. Because you can't see watching out there live what's going on. So I'm adding the black just so you can get an idea what the finished piece will be.
That's sort of reverse of what you would actually do.
Yeah, I would put the black on dead last. This is unusual that I'm doing this right now.
Well, why don't you try painting something and doing it the exact way and see how people like doing it.
I will do that when I do more live shows. Just right now, I want the few people that are watching to
But
really.
then you still have to wind up going over to black anyway.
Yeah, those treads they look sweet.
Yeah.
Nice dimension on those. That's awesome.
Yeah, they look.
Those treads are fat on there. Damn.
No, they need black outlines around them
No.
still. So
What do you mean? I said no. They will. We're saying the treads look awesome. We really need some music or something, Mike, running in the background.
I know we'll
It's just
have it.
way too silent,
Use my,
and I can't talk as much as you can.
I'm just admiring the work.
Mr. Monopoly usually wears gray pants, which I will put in here because it won't interfere with the treads, even though they're the same color. And I use gray on this cap rim. I'll do that at the end because it needs more black added to it anyway. The character really needs work. Hold on. I'm gonna make that area gray. I'm gonna put a little more in this smoke up here. The smoke is going to look a lot different than this in just a moment, you'll all see. Because now it's getting near the end where I can start putting all the details in. I can't put details in until the colors are more solid. So let me put a bit more yellow on the bags. I'll do the ropes on the bags. But the yellow is a problem.
Yeah, you have a lot of wet there. Do you want to let it dry for 10 minutes, Mike?
The yellow isn't wet?
I I didn't say the yellow. I'm saying, is there something that's wet? You could just let it dry.
I don't understand what you're saying. The yellow is not wet. I'm going to paint the yellow over because it needs 2 coats.
Okay.
That's just wet stuff. I'm not painting this over the bags that are wet.
Okay. All right. Sorry to intrude, Master Mozart.
You're throwing off the Emperor's groove.
Don't throw me out of the castle. Of course, we're on the first floor, so I wouldn't fall too hard.
You're making him lose his focus.
Oh my God, Aaron Camp.
Hi, Aaron.
Did you just come in? 6:50. No shit, you just came in. Aaron Camp. Hello, Mike and Scringy. Hello, Aaron Camp.
One of the moderators from our old live shows.
Old live show. Very trusted moderators. Kick this shit out of people, then. Now we can give people a timeout. Did you see that? That's fucking hysterical to me. I gave somebody a timeout last night. They give you a timeout for 300 seconds. Oh, really? They said it just came in after. I thought you were a moderator for a while.
Aaron Camp was on.
Came in after volunteering. I had never missed a show. Albert Deaton was a mod on Blog TV. What is that? The same name?
No.
What name was your screen name on Blog TV? Albert Deaton. Yeah, Barbie Films was one.
Yeah, Mike, that coin back there is pretty awesome.
Oh, thanks.
That one?
Resin.
You like
That's
that?
one of the few things in this office that's actually purchasable right now.
Again, we're not against, you know, we're not against anybody spending money here.
I'm making the big release. Making the big release of the coins in another week or so. Just haven't really done yet.
It's pretty cool.
What? I was a mod on Blog TV. Rainbow Girl,
Yes.
1982. Yeah, of course, remember you. Wow.
Very proud of Rainbow Girl.
Yeah, Rainbow Girl's awesome.
Now is Rainbow Guy on here.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, Foxfire's back in. Of course you are a mod. Thank you again. Wow, this is almost like half the room right here, Mike, is old Block TV. That's awesome.
How often you guys do the show?
Every night.
Every night?
Yeah.
Try to do every night.
Yeah. The problem is Mozart really gets like in his groove at like 11 o'clock at fucking night, and at 11 o'clock at night I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, but you're usually home.
I want to go. I want to
snoozing and
go. I
stuff.
don't walk out the door. He's like, "Hey, 11 o'clock. You want to help me out?" I'm like, "Mike, really? I've been up since like 9. I've been doing everything here." No, but yeah, pretty much 5-6 nights a week. He's been doing this.
I'll have to go to the black part, guys. As soon as I start adding the black, the things really start looking pulled together. That makes a big
Something
difference here.
It's funny though, because without the black, you can still see all the detail.
Well, that's why I put in those black lines to start, so people get an
Well,
idea what's happening.
Because the whole fucking design's awesome.
Yeah.
So like just with the colors blocked in, you could already see. That's why I think, why don't you do one of these, Mike, just blocking in the colors like you would normally do it without the
Yeah,
black
but it
first.
really looks like nothing.
Yeah,
really-
but it
that's what-
does. But it does. It does.
Could you pass me that says flesh on top? Right there. Okay. We should do Mr. Monopoly earlier than this. There's a lot of background here to color, and I wanted to get a bunch of this colored in. So much to dry. A lot easier to color just the whole face than go around like the eyes and ears and mustache. Usually I would paint, if I were doing this as a real painting, I would just do the whole face, this peach color, and then I would just paint the mustache over it.
Right.
So I'd have to go around all these little details. But again, for live, it looks a lot better live. They get to see what's going to happen. That's a little bit of time. I'll post this time lapse on my Instagram and Twitter, etc. I'll make the steering wheel. I don't know what color yet. I'll make the color so it stands out. Okay, I'm gonna start. Most of the stuff is solid enough right now. This money back though. Let's see if I can just get it a little flatter. I'm gonna put a big dollar sign on it. It's okay. See the picking up black still. Because what happened is I didn't let the black dry. As soon as I paint over it and it gets mixed to paint, now it won't dry until the paint dries. So it actually makes it dry a lot slower than it would have even if I just left it alone. I'm going to.
Hey Mosey, Chris Mack just joined on Instagram
Hi,
live.
Chris Mack. You're coming just as I'm doing the details on this particular painting.
Hey Chris Mack, how you doing?
This is being made for visitors right now.
Visitors.
Visitor Nick.
They're from another planet. We're not gonna say what unless they want to divulge that information.
I gotta fix this glue a little bit. So hold on. Now the black outlining will start bringing it all together. It's so funny how different it looks once I start outlining that. I'll make this steering wheel blue. Okay. Now I'm going to start doing this outlining. Let's see if I have a nice brush. Here, probably one in my hand is okay. I'd like to get a finer brush than this. Find which one I have that looks the best. Handy. Let's see. This one with a lot of point on it. Maybe I'll do this one, even though it's curvy a little bit. Point them in my mouth. The paint, I don't use any toxic paints out there. Probably, there's going to be a lot of coins, so I'm going to put details in the coins, but I'm probably going to do the coin details with a paint pen, just to save time. It would take forever to paint all these with a brush. I do, though. If I do paintings, I will paint every one of these with a brush, my real paintings, but just to speed things along here a little bit. A lot of treads here, so I'll put those out of the way first. Often I will do like the structure, basic structures live, and then I will do little details offline. But there are visitors here waiting for it, so I'm going to do all the details right now live. And it might take a little while longer, and it's hard to see sometimes the little details I'm doing here. But if you hang around, you're going to see the painting suddenly starts looking very neat, very crisp.
This is ridiculous. This is crazy. So talented.
Do you go to like shows? Do you like art shows to?
Yep. I like places like Art Basel, and I draw and paint live as many times as I can at art shows. I get quite a crowd because artists really don't do this anymore.
Right.
They can't draw or paint live. They usually rely on mechanical aids, computers, projectors, and things like that. But since I'm one of the original OG artists that was actually doing this professionally for almost 40 years, I don't need to use anything because those aids didn't exist when I was young. They were,
It was a brush or a pen or
talent was our aid.
yes. And he learned from guys that had less aids than he did 40
Mhm.
years before.
Yeah, so I learned from the best at the time.
And if you know anything, you know, people need to research a little bit about actual art history and art masters throughout history. And I'm not saying Mike Mozart is, I'm just saying that that, you know, Picasso in the early 20th century and
But Picasso actually drew and painted live quite a lot. He loved doing it because it would show people
yeah,
how
but that was
fast he did it and what his virtuosity was.
and that was incredible because that was the early stage of video media,
Mhm.
which was kind of cool. But then don't forget the artists from the 19th century, you know,
Mhm.
and then you can go all the way back to artists before that, and they all held a brush in their hand and put some kind of fucking paint on it and painted. That's what I believe art's supposed to be.
Yeah, they didn't print out with a laser printer and
Right.
color it in or have assistants make the art for
They
them.
kind of lost their soul when that happened. This is like the artist putting something on some kind of paper, canvas, whatever.
Mhm.
That's what you have. It's not a computer generating a piece of art. Here you go.
The money cat.
I'll add that at the very end. The words money cat will be added to this, guys, and we'll watch it.
Yeah, I like that name.
That name is great. That black really puts the whole detail.
Yeah. You know, it makes everything stand out. Like
I usually don't do this till the very end at all.
really defines it. Get your push cylinders. That's awesome.
I'm doing the black lines a little heavier than I normally would, guys, too, because I'm doing it for live cam. They gotta show up a little better. Everything these days is about, does it look good in a thumbnail picture on Instagram? So I've had to adapt the art to look better on the internet. But I also paint things that look just beautiful in a home. It depends what people want. I'm just saying is, wow, everyone wants things to look really pretty in an Instagram thumbnail. That's why I make my signature large. If you're an artist out there, make your signature large enough so it can be seen in a thumbnail picture.
Where you gonna hang this, Nick?
Right in my living room, right above my couch. So
Okay.
as soon as you walk in,
Well,
no matter what, bam, hit you right in the face.
Boom, you got to see
Mike
it.
Mozart.
You got to see the
And the best part is, I witnessed this actually being done. This is what I want to witness.
and Mike will send you a video of the time lapse.
And this is so crazy. Like, I'm here watching this all be done. And it's going to be right in my living room.
Like, you probably don't have time tonight, but if you do, you get time, I'd love to come back and.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I usually make time for office studio visitors.
Because now I'm jealous of Nick over here from watching this.
Oh come on, cuz don't be like that.
Nah, I'm definitely
like that.
I'm definitely jealous now because this thing is sweet. Like
The money cat.
the money cat, this thing is
Just
sweet.
the whole detail.
He's going back to
everything,
Brooklyn. You're still here. You're 20 minutes away.
No, I'm not 20 minutes away.
Oh.
My aunt's 20 minutes away. I'm
Oh.
from New London side.
Oh, okay. You out that way? Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, but it's a
Man. Mike's
quick.
coming back to Brooklyn with me too soon.
Huh?
Mike's coming back to Brooklyn too. We gotta go out to eat over there.
Brooklyn has the best food.
He's got what's it? Somebody comes up from Brooklyn and gets you cannolis at
Yeah.
Ramini's, Romano's, something. You know the place? It's a famous place,
No.
I guess. I don't know. It's a nice, whatever. Anytime somebody comes here from the city, anywhere, they bring Mike something special.
Often. Today I didn't eat anything. They offered to bring me something. I said, no, don't bother today. I've been eating too much over the holidays. People tend to bring me cannolis.
He gets guests from Massachusetts that go to like fine bakeries up there somewhere. I don't
Mhm.
know, bringing like top shelf shit. Like damn. Yeah, Mike's New Year's resolution. He's gonna not eat that anymore.
Yeah, I do these drawings and paintings, as a gift for people that come to my studio to visit. So they tend to bring me things like, please, I'm fat enough already, please. Oh no.
well, now that I know,
I know. See, Hey, you want to feel thin? Hang around bigger people.
Listen, we could be fat guys together. Man.
There you go.
Eat something good.
There you go. Enjoy life. Fuck it, it's short. Cholesterol?
Yeah, Rodney
Fuck
Dangerfield.
cholesterol.
No, Rodney Dangerfield. Diets says you want to lose weight, just hang around with fatter people than you are. Then you look thinner. That's the way I diet. And even these black lines I do, I correct the lines a little bit. After I do them,
Yeah, I see.
I do little corrections to them. So this, even after it's done, like the ones that you saw earlier, I go around and I correct these lines by putting more paint around the lines to make them thinner or thicker or smoother in spots. That's the little details I usually don't do live, just because it takes a while. I don't want people just to see more things created live. Because the little details really don't show up much on camera.
The old piston.
Hey, Tartan Ferret.
Oh my God,
Tartan
Ferret's
Ferret's here.
That's one of our dear.
Yes, I know. And I'm trying to figure out. They made a comment. Is that Scringy talking? Somebody
Sure
said,
is.
yes, this is. Yeah. Surprised he's not had a heart attack with Mike after all these years. Are you talking about Mike Mozart having a heart attack?
No.
Or
Scringy.
me having a heart attack trying to deal with Mike Mozart? Please clarify.
Scringy often loses
Please
his
clarify.
temper live.
Because, yes, I do have heart
I
palpitations.
can't imagine Mike Gather.
I do have heart palpitations nearly 3, 4, 5 times a day. I'm surprised I haven't fucking dropped dead yet. Yeah, me. Yeah.
You're not getting out of it that easy.
Yeah, no.
He has a hard
Well,
time
you ain't
with
fucking
pump.
dying to leave me with this goddamn mess. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll die. I'll commit suicide just to come after you, dumbass, to drag you back
As a
here.
Ghost?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like that movie Ghost?
No, no, we're not. There's not gonna be a love scene, dude. I'm gonna be strangling your dumbass in the afterworld. Okay, how's that? Is that possible? Could that happen?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Well,
No, he's gonna take off all the money to Brazil, find a cutie down there.
no,
come
you
back.
leave me. You leave me with this mess, and I will come after you in the afterlife.
In the afterlife.
I will fucking find you and drag you back here.
Yeah, I'll haunt you.
Yeah. Warlock's Foxfire. You miss me? What do you miss about me? Nobody misses me.
We missed you.
I was called several different
I
really
keep running
really
across
rude
that.
names last night. I was called a douche. I was called, I think somebody called me an asshole.
You are.
Somebody called me rude.
You are.
I'm not trying to be. That's just, hey, if you take it that way, then fuck you. You don't understand me.
You swore.
It's
You
not
don't
me.
swear on live shows.
I know it's a problem because everybody here has such virgin ears. They can't take this.
That's not what I'm saying.
Sorry, Tartan.
Yeah.
You know this Instagram should be going out soon.
I know, guys.
It's
you
pretty
watch on
close. No,
Instagram Live,
I'm watching it. It's been about 45 minutes now. It's gotta be short. It'll go out. If it goes out, we'll come back because Instagram only takes 1 hour live. I'm not sure if I do that. Warlock's Foxfire. Come on, I had a fuck copter.
It's not about a toy called the Fly.
It was called the Flying Fuck. It was a helicopter. For a while there, them
That was
stupid
the actual
helicopters.
name.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. It was a remote thing. It was a helicopter. You actually fly.
Yep.
They made them cheap enough. Well, we got one that was called the Flying Fuck. It was a helicopter that had the big word fuck on it. And I flew it into a wall.
My oldest son gave it to me for Christmas, saying, I says I didn't know what to get you for Christmas, so I thought I'm gonna give a flying. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not supposed to swear, Mike.
So-
Remember, I'm being tested right now for live shows.
Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. I'm sorry.
They
Yes.
said, can you just
Yes.
not refrain
Okay.
from swearing?
I'll try to refrain. Sorry if anybody that wants to. Whatever. Don't worry about that.
Oh, this is the internet everybody's on too.
Well, fine. That's what it is. Somebody wants to hire you for real TV, then we could tame it down a little bit.
Little kids shouldn't be on the internet
Huh?
anyway, alone without their parents.
I'm saying, if
The
somebody
internet,
was,
it's like, welcome to the internet. Here's your complimentary boobs when you first show up.
if somebody wants to hire you for a TV show, fine. If they don't like me, then I don't give a fuck. How's that?
Yeah, I think
And-
he's just doing it so he's not on the live version of my show.
Because I don't want to be on a live version of your goddamn show. Let somebody else deal with you. I'm fucking done. And you know what? If you want to hire me and I could tame it down, you know, I'm willing to talk. Throw me an offer. You know, throw some numbers at me. We'll talk.
About $10 and you leave forever.
How about $10 and I'll shut the fuck up and walk away?
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, okay, I'll
And you
$10.
deal with this mess. I like that idea.
Place is full of crap. From all my
It's full
career.
of so much shit, you can't imagine. It would take 2 days for somebody to tour this place, and they wouldn't see it all. Pack a lunch.
I'm gonna probably do these dollar signs I'll do right now. I'm trying to think of what I can do with a brush because I'm gonna go around this with paint markers for the other detail, and I will fix these details. These details are sitting out with these lines.
Tartan Ferret says, I remember talking to Mike and Squingy all night long when I was pregnant. My daughter is 7
Oh my
right
God.
now. How awesome.
Angle, but I have to do it here. Sorry guys, it's taking a little longer than I normally take, but it's been a lot of commotion. It'll still be under
What
2
commotion? Just keep blah blah and painting and there's no commotion.
I know Nick's happy because I'm looking at this like this is crazy. This is
Holy shit, Mike, Calvin 5040's here
Oh my God,
on
hi,
Instagram.
Calvin 5040. It's like,
Hello.
It's like all of our
Hello,
longtime
hello.
fans are here.
Holy shit, dude,
Been
where you
live show
been?
Moderator for years.
Wow, Calvin 5040. I like seeing old names.
Probably other old names you don't recognize.
I know, because they changed the damn names. Why'd you do that? Barbie Films 20 is on YouTube, but that's different than
Barbie Films 20 and Ken Pope's
that's
Barbie was here last night.
I know that's something different. So this is
Live
so
show moderators. We used to be on
Yeah.
live shows, streaming shows. that were
Gabby
live.
Gamer's back. How you doing, Gabby Gamer?
Wow, that came out sick.
Huh?
No.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Wait, Russ?
you got another one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go out
you
the
got-
door that we came
Yeah,
in
go out
from.
the door. I'll show you.
By the steps, make a right.
I just want to shut up, really. I'm the one doing the art. I'm the one that's the guy here.
My folks would knock me into the next. What? Hold on, sorry. My folks would knock me into next Thursday if I dare say the F word. I'm doing good. How are you guys today?
Good, good,
Gabby
good.
Gamma.
Well, you tell that Scringy that he should be knocked into the next millennium for swearing so much.
Who?
Who just said that?
Who said that?
Gabby Gamma.
Who?
Gabby Gamma.
Gabby Gamer?
Gamer.
I welcome you back. I was being nice to you.
Yeah, but you swear and she,
Okay, I'll try to tame it down a little bit.
but
Okay.
She says that she would be like knocked into the next century if by her parents if she said the F word.
Okay. Well, then don't say it. It's a bad word.
I know, but you say it right in front of all these innocent children with innocent
She's
minds.
and she also said, "I'm doing good. How are you guys today?
I know.
We're okay." What's peace tea? What the hell is that, Gabby Gamer? Jesse Renfro at Gammy Gamer says, "Ever had peace tea? What is that?"
It's a brand of tea that looks like Arizona iced tea, but it has more herbal content. Not that kind of herbal content. Normal herbal content. They sell
I
it
didn't-
like
I-
Ocean State
oh.
in Big Lots.
Okay.
I always think of that as being something you buy at Big Lots stores in the USA. It's not. I don't remember. You don't see it like in convenience stores or anything.
You know what's cool? Watch this. This is something really cool.
Yeah.
We'll do sepia. Sepia is kind of cool. Actually, there's one over here. Sketch, watch this.
What's he doing?
That's recording like that. I'm trying these different
We're watching.
filters, and
we're
there's
watching a color show, and you're changing the filters on the live show.
yeah, why not?
Because I want them to see it. in
'Cause it's
color,
cool
but
as shit.
People stop in and leave all the time.
Okay, they're not gonna leave. They
I was
might.
gonna watch a painting show.
Yes, they
if it's in sepia tone.
they want to see it. It's cool as shit. These guys thought it was cool. So, do you guys like the different filters I put on there?
I don't.
Am I about? You're not looking at it, so shut up.
Or you sit here and paint while I.
No, you shut up and paint because you're the artist. What am I gonna paint? I'm not gonna paint. You want to paint something? I'll paint something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what that horror would be like.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Just. Never, Skull Man. Never. Yeah, we gotta drop that out. How do you drop that out? I think you do that. I don't know. No, you do that. Why is that there? Get out of there. Okay. God, I hate computers. I fucking hate computers. I hate all this shit. I really do. Half the time these things don't work when I'm
He's
around.
technologically challenged.
I'm not technologically. I'm not. I ran the show 10 years ago, okay?
No, she's
I could do that.
Yeah, and equipment barely ahead of Stone Knives and
Yeah, I know, but it was. But I could work with it.
Walk over there. Yeah, go listen.
You can go in the foyer. You got to call somewhere here. Somebody's got to call.
Probably my cousin.
Andrew Bennett.
No, be quiet now.
Did that stop your show?
No.
No, it didn't. How cool. Okay, good.
I'll be doing another painting right after this one, guys. Well, I might take a break.
Yeah, you need to take a break.
for half an
We're
hour.
gonna shut the show off for about an hour.
After I do this one, then I'll come back and I'll be broadcasting probably till midnight.
She said we're eating. I was like, okay.
Oh, you're missing the food?
It's alright.
It's gotta be good
there.
food.
Nah, there's food still there.
I think food's better warmed over anyway. But the people that make it are upset. I made all this
I
food.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put it in a fucking dish. I'll take it to go.
Well, he's like, he was talking about the opportunities. Like, I don't want to miss this, and I was like, I gotta see this.
Yeah.
They're
So-
watching live.
So, his
Are
wife.
they watching? Are you people watching?
Well, she's with my aunts right now. They're not very.
Oh, they're not
Tech
tech
savvy.
savvy. Okay, there you go. I won't be able to like, okay, whatever. just tell me when you come back. I ain't watching the show.
So yeah, so they could, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
They'll be all right. We're over here.
They'll be all right.
From what I
Wait
saw
till
today.
she finds out that piece that she brought back from where'd she go? Recently, Ecuador, hanging above my couch is getting moved over to somewhere else.
Wow, Mimo's a Mimo piece of art is gonna replace a Ecuadorian piece of art.
I did
A
not.
famous
A
Ecuadorian.
famous
artist.
Ecuadorian piece of art. Really?
Yep.
Is it really? I don't know.
Yeah.
What famous was
They came back. They said this thing needs to be framed right away. I said, all right. Next thing you know, when I get home, this is
Boom.
going right on there. I
My
might take the frame
my
out.
Mozart's taking the center of the room. Oh man. Mike, you ever do a Sunday?
Sunday?
Like
What?
Sunday doing this, like the live show?
All the time. Yeah, I'll
Sunday.
probably be
Every night.
every
What?
night.
Well,
I do all
there's no
day.
days of the week here. They're all the same.
On weekends, I'll often
Every-
do, like tomorrow, I may do all day long from like 10 o'clock in the morning on. I've
Oh, I'm
done that
taking
many-
next month off, boss.
Well, if you're around, I'm down to come back tomorrow if you're around.
Well, maybe.
No.
Maybe not. Up to you guys, but I'd love to
How
come
about
back.
well, maybe later afternoon, Mike.
Maybe.
You have other things.
How about
you
you
need to-
concentrate on one thing and
He has other work he needs to complete tomorrow.
In the morning.
Hopefully, yeah.
Let me try.
'Cause it
I'm-
needs
I'm
to be
gonna put
delivered
more
Monday.
Details into what looks pretty good on camera. Actually, I'm looking at the camera.
Oh, you just look at yourself. Yes, you look good.
No, I
yes,
only see
you're
the back
yes,
of
you're
my
a
head. I
star.
don't
You're
see- I don't
awesome.
see my good.
You're a
profile
star.
here.
Yes, you're fucking awesome.
No.
Are you the Pringles guy? On your guys' Instagram, somebody says, "Are
Just
you the
call me-
Pringles
Just
guy?"
call me Pop Pringles.
Maybe I read that wrong. No, or the Pringles guy. Maybe I.
yeah, no, she said
Oh,
is
okay.
that the Monopoly guy
Is
or
that
the
the
Pringles
or the
guy?
Pringles guy? Okay.
Oh,
she,
you mean on
she was on
on
the painting on the
tractor.
on the
Oh, I
tractor.
thought
Is
you were
that the
looking at my beard.
is that Monopoly or
I
Pringles
was.
guy? Actually, that
It could be the Pringles guy. It's
Yeah,
very
it could be the
close.
Pringles
Holy
guy.
shit. Okay, that's one of your guys' people. Sarah Munger on these guys' Instagram.
Yep.
It does look like the fucking Pringles guy. Come on.
He's got
That's
the hat
awesome.
over here. He can't wear the Pringles. I mean the Pringles, the Monopoly.
Put a
hat.
can of Pringles in his hand. See the hand that's up? Put a can of Pringles in his hand.
No.
What do you munch? You got a little snack pack on your rig, right?
I'll put another.
Yeah,
Huh?
I always have something.
What do you got? What do you
Little
got?
Snack bars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's always stealing from other people's lunchboxes.
Oh, is that it? That's fucked up, dude. You're an operator. You make way more than they do.
No, I
What the
don't steal
fuck?
from them, man.
Come on, buy your own damn Fritos. I was just messing with you.
Alvin 5040. Wow.
That's awesome. You guys,
That's
know that's
neat.
cool. I don't know if he's still here. Is he still commenting? Well, these screens are too small, Mike. We need to get new equipment like
We're
fucking
supposed to get a
now.
new one today.
Dude, Money
I
Cat,
know.
Money Cat was the name for this thing.
Money Cat. Yeah.
This is so
The
mid.
show's
I
gone
can't.
off
Like,
started.
I'm pretty
Did
taken
it?
back, guys. Like I really am. Like this is.
Cool. We're glad you guys appreciate it.
You gotta restart.
Yes, I'm restarting it. Shut up, Mike.
We're talking
It's been
about
10
it.
seconds. I'm multitasking. This is the new millennium. I can do this. Jesus. There. You're back up now. You
Okay.
should be.
I
Here you
am.
go.
No, not up yet. I
No,
am
now you're up. Now you're up.
Sorry, guys, on
You gotta
Instagram-
watch yours too, because they'll do the same thing for
On
you
Instagram Live, the
After
show's
an hour,
only
it's
lasts
shut
1
down.
hour.
All you gotta do is push share, push the camera, emblem, boom, back on. Oh my god, Spunky snoring. Catch your hair over everything.
She's a good girl. She's old, but she's good.
Somebody on the live chat last night, she was snoring just like
Who's
that.
sleeping?
They were like, "Hey, who's sleeping in the background?" We said, "Oh, that's Spunky."
Wow, these details are so sick.
Well, now it's coming to the time where you're gonna actually be able to see what's going on it. And, well,
Wow, that's coming out freaking
Shit,
awesome.
it's ridiculous. Move over, Ecuador.
that's funny. Okay. Things are gonna start changing even a little faster right now. I'm gonna switch to, plus the water cup. I'm getting so many brushes in the water cup. Mike, do you think you want for like washing out all those brushes for me? I just made?
Do you need the same brushes, or do you have more? I can just give you a brush.
No, I'm running out of small brushes because they're all in there. I gotta get a black fine point one too.
Okay, I'll take these right now. Can you pick small ones out of this or no?
No, I need more paint pens. I wonder why they're not in this cup. Do you see any laying there?
They were in their own.
No, this isn't either.
They were in that
They're not. There's no black paint pens in that cup. This is, I just bought, guys, I just went to an art store and bought 12 paint pens.
Well, what?
They were in the cup. But I can use these, I can use these.
If they were in the cup, then they'd be there.
They're not. I'm gonna
Wow.
use these,
Yeah.
these should be fine.
Then they
No
went to
reason
the
I'm-
other
The
universe.
only reason went to that alternate universe, there's a portal to another
Yeah,
dimension.
it's only about 10 feet away, and it just gets
It
sucked
moves
away.
around.
And
Everything,
boom,
all the supplies
gone,
just.
bye,
vanish.
see ya.
Okay, normally if I was doing this as a real painting, I would do all the details on these coins and bills with a brush. It's very time consuming, but I can do it here with a paint pen a lot faster, which I'm gonna do. I normally wouldn't even do details like this live. I'd just do them off camera. I'm doing them because the recipient of this picture is right here in the office, Nick.
What's up?
What's up?
Money Cat. Move on over.
It's gonna be a big time saver right now.
So sick.
Yeah, it's.
Let's see. I'm using a Molotov brand paint pen. It's acrylic paint, liquid acrylic paint. It's the same paint I have on the canvas already. And I'm using this just to speed things along instead of dipping the brush every 5 seconds. My actual paintings, I don't use these pens. I just use a paintbrush to do all these details. But just for the sake of time right now, guys, this is going to go a lot faster. There's going to be a lot of detail in this. This is going to take 25% of the time of doing it with a paintbrush.
I like how the oils paint, like the paint is just sticking out, shining. So sick.
Dude, that green on the ground,
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm going to put a little bit of metal flake on this too. What kind of vehicle? Do you have a back seat that's going to be laid on to dry on your way back?
Yeah.
Because I can put metal flake. The metal flake will
I
take.
actually have a towel.
Now, the metal flake will take 2 hours to dry. Nothing can touch the top surface if I put it on.
Just air, right?
Yeah, just hair. It has to be exposed to air.
Yeah, that's fine. Keep the window open.
Well, window open.
Yeah, don't.
No,
it'll
it'll crack.
It'll blow around in the car. It's got
Yeah, you don't want that to blow around. What's your suggested best way of transferring a wet painting like that?
laying on a back seat with the windows up.
Okay. And then what? Like 6 hours, you think?
Yeah, you can't put it in a picture frame for at least a day. Make sure everything's dried good so it doesn't stick to the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Should be okay.
Should I leave it in my car overnight?
No, because it's going to get too cold. It won't dry. Unless it's in a heated garage.
No, it's going in the house, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if guys can see out there, there's coins here. Got this is shoveling, fresh gold coins. A lot of them. I just started using paint pens on these live ones just to speed them up detail-wise, because this takes such a long time. It takes me an hour to do all these coins. But a paint pen only take me like 15 minutes. Look about the same.
Here?
No, I'm good. I'm good. And these have to go. Excuse me.
Sorry.
That's okay. Here, Nico, these brushes are right back here.
It's just on some of the details here.
Okay. No, you're good. Good. You got it.
Thank you. Oh, that's your beer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine.
I'll work on this area back here.
You guys got one? If you guys want one of the Guinness, no? You good? Okay.
I might take one.
Yeah? No, go ahead. Grab one. Go in the fridge. Go ahead.
For the best.
Nikki here's driving.
Good, good.
Yeah, that marker does a lot.
It's a lot faster right now. I'm still going to touch up the lines there. But still, just for the sake of speed for all the live viewers. I'm going to turn it more towards myself so I can see it a little better. I'm trying to turn it back so people can see.
there. Hi, baby girl. She's the one she just love machine. She's so snuggly.
Yeah, I'm glad you told me to come with you, Nick. This is more than worth it.
Sick.
Definitely worth the visit out here, huh?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I try to get as many visitors out here as I can. I try to have at least one a week.
Well, I'd love to come back next week.
We'll work you in, don't worry. I'm just thinking the easiest way to go here. Sorry, I'm obscuring a lot of what's going on here to the live show. My hand is sort of in the way. I'm just trying to do the details a little bit faster right now.
Dude, you look at it on the screen, like it's
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Like people wouldn't believe you unless they come in and see it on your wall.
Come on over. My address is blue.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C.
Well, you can catch me on Park Place.
Park Place.
Do not pass go though.
Yeah.
No, that's so Jersey Shore.
Yeah, Nick was on it.
Yeah, he played the Sitch. No. Oh my God, remember that show?
Yeah.
What's up?
So we're getting yelled at later.
Need more detail, Mr. Monopoly, too. This is just some black to fill it in. I will make it even nicer. I'm doing a lot of this black, guys. I don't chat as much because I'm concentrating on finishing art because it's very close when I get to this point. I'll talk quite a lot. It's very near the end and I start just painting little tiny details back into the picture that's finished. Then I can really pay attention to the chat again. The live show moderator, again, has just taken off. So I can't see any of the comments coming in on YouTube Live. But he should be back shortly. Really sorry about the interruption there. Our almost 18-year-old dog had to go outside, so she's a priority at the moment for him.
She's 18, huh?
Almost 18. She'll be in January. She looks pretty healthy, though. I think she's going to make it. No arthritis, no cataracts, no cancer, no
Right.
problems eating. She's the oldest dog I've ever had. Most of my dogs live to about 15.
I'll tell you one thing, you got some talent.
Thanks. If I did a painting of this on a Wall Street Journal background on canvas, it would take me 25 to 30 hours to paint. Imagine the detail and the time I put into making it perfect. These are fast sketches on paper that I do here live for people. I still try to make these as nice as possible. Even ones I give to visitors, I just like doing them so much.
Oh, the Instagram just went down.
Ours?
Yeah,
Or restart?
No. Yours did?
yours did.
Really?
Shouldn't have.
Shit.
It says live video pause. What's showing?
iPhone storage full. We're out of memory. We're out of whatever.
Well, I gotta give it back to me because it the preferences
So
have
we
to be
do.
changed.
So should I just end it?
Yeah, but let me have it immediately.
That's just on there.
Actually, not now. Would have. Actually,
Well, that's why I was gonna end it, and
hold on.
let you do what you need to.
I know. I'm going to. I'm gonna.
How about that? That's still got the cache
I'm gonna
from
delete the app. Just a second, because it's caching it. I gotta
caching.
change
So
that.
you said there's no way to change it.
There is a way to change it.
Is
I
it?
can't just. I can't
Okay.
just study it right now and look up online.
I'm gonna
how
ask you to do it.
Time-wise, where it's easy to just delete
So
the
we're
app.
still
You
going.
download
I
the
gotta-
app.
I'm gonna nab it real quick though. How do I?
Yeah. It's real fucking tight. It's real tight.
Hmm?
Shit.
There you go.
Because your case is very thick, so. You're still on YouTube. Why don't you turn that painting this way a little bit so it
Yeah, I
shows
know, I
better?
had to turn it
So it
that
shows
way.
better on cam.
I know, but I had to turn it that way to
I
do
know.
the little details.
I know. So I
On the
just
bottom,
want.
it's going to be an issue doing the details if it's turned that way. I will leave it this way as much
Do you
as
want? Do you want to put it up some to do the bottom?
I will in just a moment. I will do that.
Okay. So we got nothing. We still got the time lapse. You want to keep time lapse going?
Yes.
You want? Yeah. Okay. Because this is actually only a few seconds in time lapse world. Okay. We still got 23 people on YouTube watching.
Yeah, I'll be back live.
No, there's still some people. Good people.
I'm
Candy Rain.
I'm sorry, I'm back again, guys.
Candy Rain is on YouTube, Mike.
No, that's an old blog too.
Yeah. Hey. Hey,
you
Candy
go.
Rain. How you doing? So you can put it back on. There we go.
I'm gonna take. I'll have to fix his face right now. Make his face perfect. Let me do
We're
this.
gonna.
I'm gonna do the clouds, the smoke coming out of the stack there. I'm gonna make it
Okay.
look more like a
Back,
dollar
good.
sign.
What time we got?
It is 7:44.
Huh, okay, I see it up there. All right, good. Yeah, these the Instagram. It's now when it shuts down. You can restart it instantly, but it still goes down. Just ends. Here we go. Nice. Everybody's joining back in.
Sorry, guys.
No, everybody's joining back in. It's not a problem. They're used to it by now. That's what they do.
Well, I'll give you an hour on Instagram. Wish you could just keep going and going and going.
Candy Rain, we're doing well. Thank you very much. Nice to see you back. Yeah, those are going to Chicago. Chicago, yeah. And
What's up, Chicago?
Chicago isn't here right now.
yeah, he's
Try
not.
to find somebody.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
he's,
gonna watch you later.
yeah. Has he ever come to your shows, Mike?
All the time. What hasn't been the shows lately, but I don't.
I'm in Illinois. See, what's up?
You know, huh? Times. There you go, the brick. Cool.
Saturday. Saturday, yeah. Saturday.
Saturday is Saturday.
I'm in Texas.
Texas.
Howdy from Arizona.
When I
It's
die.
about 5:45 here.
When I die.
All my exes live in Texas.
No, I like better. When I die,
George Strait.
I may not go to heaven. I don't know if they let cowboys in. Who can tell me what that song is and who sang it? Come on, come on.
When it's all together like this, it's insane.
When I die,
Oh, that's
I may not go to heaven. I don't know if they let cowboys in.
You better drive steady. And this is the back seat.
See, nobody can
I
tell
would- I
me.
would lay this in your back seat actually.
I got a nickel. I got a nickel for somebody could tell me who sang that song.
It's gonna cost you $15 to mail them that nickel.
I don't give a shit. It's on
You should hold
them.
him to it too.
Then
No.
take shipping and handling for the nickel.
I'm a junk collector.
Wow,
Says
you know,
Willie
that
Nelson.
was-
No,
That's a good touch right there.
huh?
That
Is it-
touch that you just did. That was good.
Oh yeah,
That's
because you always
very-
got scrapes on the blade, man. That's
That was
fucking
actually
awesome.
Really cool.
I can't.
Nickelback, are you fucking
Yo,
serious?
Honestly,
No.
man, I am like super happy you brought me out here to do this, man, because this is I've never seen anything like this. This is
Cool shit, isn't it?
I'm like
The only time
yeah.
I ever seen someone paint something was that old guy on Channel 13.
Oh,
I was like 4 years old.
That's funny.
I'm really fascinated by this. This is yeah.
Oh my goodness, Skullman! Holy shit! Somebody got it. Tanya Tucker, you fucking ain't right, Skullman.
I just show my Instagram down because my data is probably through the roof right
Yes, Beatles fan, Tanya Tucker. Texas when I
Button
die.
here, but it might.
now. Yeah, I don't want it to jam up your guys'
Oh my God, woohoo!
deal.
Okay, Skullman, I'll give you a quarter.
No, you have to pay shipping and handling.
Oh, you have to pay shipping and handle, which is $3.95. But wait, there's more. If you order now, I'll give you another nickel, but it'll cost you just the shipping and handling.
Oh,
Yo,
clever.
look at this, dude. This is,
Oh wait, 201 Comb on Instagram got it. Tanya Tucker.
Really?
Yes. Wow, this is great. You guys appreciate like serious country music, like the old shit. Not that crap that they're playing on country stations now. That sounds like
Cats and.
sounds like cats or sounds like bullshit. And they take somebody that never seen a cow in their life and they call them a country singer, really? Oh my God.
Fake country accent.
Country and Western came from the soul of the people that lived in a part of the country at a time where you had to have some fucking courage and balls and like a backbone to survive. Country music now is not that. Country music now is bullshit.
Money cat.
Anyway,
This is good luck.
that's my
Something
little
great fortune to
that's
you.
my little rant about country music. I'd like to live. You know what? I'd go to Texas and live there for 6 months just to see what the hell it's like.
Hot.
What? I
Well,
know
you
it's
have 4
fucking hot,
seasons.
but
They only have 4 seasons: spring, winter, July, and August. Remember,
Yeah.
what's his name's come to our live shows from Texas. Remember, he was doing the order.
yeah. Oh
Living in
yeah.
Texas.
Tanya Tucker, that's fucking awesome.
What part of Texas?
Because I started singing a song. I started singing, "When I die,
Oh my
I
God!
may not go to
Somebody
heaven.
pull the plug on.
Well,
that
I don't
scratchy
know if they
phonograph.
let cowboys in."
Hey, be quiet. Hey, we can't hear the show.
I got that CD in my car right now. She sings to me all day long when I'm on the road taking care of things. It's either that or Patsy Cline. Those are my girls. That's when country had soul to it, not that bullshit you listen to now,
We get it,
guys.
We get it.
she didn't say nothing.
Okay, I know. Well, thank you, Blood Peppermint Fox. I've heard worse singers. He isn't that bad. it's not a slam, but it's great.
gotta move this a little bit. At the bottom.
Cool shit.
This came out really good.
Oh, that, yeah. Oh, man, this got bumped.
I can't wait until I do the
Time lapse, just.
how bad was it? Was it at least done in
No,
the
you,
frame?
you had about 3/4 of the painting in frame. It tweaked to the right. Actually, I know what I can do right now.
Can't wait to tell this story at 18.
Here, watch, I'll move this. Oh, wait, we gotta
Don't
move this.
move the time-lapse camera at all.
Just, I'm moving it to get it back in frame, Mike. Spunky, please go lay down on your bed.
Can't hear anything, she's dead.
I know she can't hear anything. Go. Come on, baby, go. I know you think I'm being nice. Please go.
It's so funny when you have an old dog, you bend down to like pick up something off the floor, and you're down there for a minute because you have to find something. And then she's there looking your face as you're trying to do whatever you have to do.
Okay, now you're good. That's better. Okay.
That's insane.
What's that?
It's
Oh.
just this.
Watching him and the talent that goes with it.
It's just from start to finish. I know you've probably seen this a million times, but it's
You know, sometimes I just lose an appreciation for it because
but to watch that from scratch, to see that's
Mm-hmm.
it's truly like you don't see gifted things like that every
love.
day. You know what I mean? It's
can you get that? Not too many places.
I didn't think this kid would bring me to see something like this. That's for sure.
Hunter Buddy asked if we ever built the Taj Mahal Lego. No, we
No,
didn't.
We never did that.
I couldn't find enough space in this place to put a table that would accommodate that structure. We bought the Taj Mahal Lego kit. It was like the biggest kit.
How big is that? How many pieces? Like thousands?
It was like 8,000 or it was like 8 or
pieces?
it was like 8,000 or
We're worth like
10,000.
$4,000 in eBay now. We pay like $200
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
brand new in the fucking
Really?
box. We bought it from
The Lego store. in
the
New York
Lego
City.
store in New York City
Yep.
We didn't
for
know that.
what do we pay, like $400 for it or something?
Yeah, but I bought that.
It's crazy.
For one of my birthday celebrations in New York for my
Yeah.
fans about 8 years ago.
Yeah, we used to go to the city. We used to go to the city, and we'd have fans meet us down the city, and we'd walk around with them and
Yep.
For
carry
my
them along.
birthday,
And
I'd
yeah, it
treat
was cool
them
shit.
to dinner and
Yeah.
birthday cake on my birthday. I would treat
Yeah.
my fans. And I would have
So-
hundreds show up.
Yeah, so,
Well, next
so-
time you're in New York, you gotta call me now.
he's down in Brooklyn, Mike.
Nothing. Need a place to crash. Anything you need. Call for the day.
Get you some paper and some pens.
No,
We'll sit you on the sidewalk. We're gonna make some. We're gonna have a
Set up
sh-
a table on the
If you
corner.
get some table
Honestly,
with a fucking money
We'll sell-
bucket.
we'll sell hot
If he
dogs.
comes
With a
my
monkey
house
with
and
with
he
a monkey
thinks
with the
he's picking up a
symbols.
pen, you got another thing coming. You better leave these pens alone. And these brushes alone. Relax time.
There we go. We're gonna whore you out in Brooklyn, Mike. We're gonna put you on the street.
No. That's what Banksy did.
Look at the skeleton on the cross behind me. Those pens, those coins are all with brush. On my premium canvases, I only use a paintbrush for everything. I take a long time to do them perfectly.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Dairy Queen wasn't everywhere in the United States, right? It was just a northeastern thing.
Northeast, there were some in South Carolina, I guess. Some in
Yeah.
Florida. I think it's.
No, Gabby. Coming down to Texas? What, they have a Dairy Queen in Texas, Gabby Gamer?
They're spreading around the country. They're doing a lot better now.
Okay.
Carvel is completely out of business, I think, is a chain.
It was in Kentucky. Hunter Buddy says it was in Kentucky, he thinks. Or she thinks.
It's hard to get
Wow.
in the corner. So
Warlock's Foxfire. This is so awesome to see. Even see your name scroll by in the chat. That's so cool.
I think Calvin 5040 is really cool to see going by.
What? Oh, okay. They're in. Oh, Boy T. Hey, Boy T's on Instagram.
Boy.
Mike just joined in.
Wait.
Boy, I call you Boy T's. Okay. I like Boy T. Yo, Boy T. Whoop, whoop.
That's my live show moderator. It's not me.
What? What did I say? I says Boy T.
Call
Whoop,
him
whoop.
Crazy Mike.
Doesn't
here.
that sound better than Boy? Hey, Boy. Or Hey, Boy T. Yo. No. Thanks, Boy T. Yeah, because it is me. Because that's just the way I'm going to be.
Nut job.
You got to love me or hate me. I don't give a shit either one.
He is a nut job.
I don't give a shit. Love me or hate me, either one.
Where is
I ain't getting changed for anybody.
This is near the very end. I usually don't do stuff to this kind of detail live. I usually will end a little early and just do the detail off camera. But this is for Nick, who is right here. A studio visitor who brought another victim. His cousin Rob.
Here I am.
Cousin Rob.
Cousin Rob. Suck me in.
What up, cuz?
You got a lifelong fan because of this, because of Nick over here.
My clouds have silver linings. That's why I put silver. I usually put metal flake on the silver so they sparkle a little. More detail going on this too. This is almost there, but this one I correct all the lines, make them a lot straighter. Put some more color, like put some metal flake on it. Put some white in the sky. Hi, Fauntleroy Snooty. Just at the end. What? Just at the very end right now of a. Just at the end right now of a live one.
You know why I'm laughing, right?
I'll turn this way a little bit. Still needs a little detail on it. I'm gonna put some whites in his eyes, and I'll put some more flesh tone on his face. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sup, Mike? Just got in from Friends Nightclub.
Oh man, this is.
Yeah, definitely come back, Warlocks. He's on just about every night now. Sometimes early, most of the time later, but he's here.
Depends.
Depends. What are you, old age home?
No, it's solo. No tracks.
Dilbert, isn't that one?
Gilbert is the Monopoly artist.
Bro, to watch him
Really
start
good.
on the tracks,
Okay, he
I was
says
like,
dope.
whoa, like,
He joined and said
I was
dope.
like, yeah, that's.
Means your painting's awesome.
I'm actually painting this
I'll translate.
for Nick, who is here. Say hi, Nick.
What's up, guys?
He's from Brooklyn, and he wanted me to do a live picture of Mr. Monopoly on a bulldozer. So here it is. But a witness, you saw me paint this live from a blank sheet of paper, didn't you?
Blank sheet, man. Actually, the craziest thing I've seen. Now, this is a true painter.
It's crazy to hear people think that it's crazy to see somebody painting something alive. Like that's what.
I have never seen it done before until now.
I remember in the mall years ago, there'd be like guys that would set up little kiosks, booths in the main aisleways that would do some paintings, but sometimes airbrush, sometimes different things, but nothing like
Money
this.
cat.
That's awesome.
Hey, did you bring those brushes back that you washed out?
Yeah, I
This
did.
cup right
Yeah,
here.
they're all right. They're all right in that one.
This one is, I did sort of wash out a little. I'm looking for a very fine pointer right here.
I know how to do my job. I'm more than just a pretty face around here.
Oh my God.
I'm more than just a lure for all the ladies. Yeah, right.
That's pretty bad.
Bob
That feeds the eye candy of this
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. I'll agree with you on that one. Yeah, boy T. Yeah, that bender turned out really cool last night.
I didn't finish the outlines yet. I'm gonna do that right
Yeah.
after this. I'm gonna put that back in the easel and finish him.
Yeah.
I did a bender last night, Pharaoh bender, but I
Yeah,
didn't have
yeah.
enough time to do the final line work around the edges.
We must have watched the show from. Well, he was here last. Was he here for last night for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I die, I may not go to heaven.
Make them go happier too. So.
Yo, definitely not coming to New York tonight. I'm not trying to hear that.
Nah.
You guys leaving tonight?
No. Not now.
You just
They
stay.
usually family like that.
Yeah, we
Just
got-
stay and drop by again tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay by your barbs tonight. I think I might.
I gotta knock a paint jar on the table a little bit, guys. Get the lid off. Sorry. I know it's allowed on the live shows.
Should I stay by your barbs?
Got it.
I should, right?
What color is that?
This?
Yeah.
It's like a little cheeks. You know, like your cheeks get a little red if you're out in the sun. It's like a peachy
detailed.
pink. I'm gonna put some more detail in the face too now. Add a little bit more black.
I can't wait to come into your house and look at this painting because I was there from the, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was there to watch, like, I can't wait. That's gonna be a good moment.
A lot of technical difficulties during the course of painting this too. You know, the live show going down.
You know what though? It's all part of the experience here. I think this was one of the coolest things I've done in a long time.
I'm so happy you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, my guy, you're a really gifted dude, man.
I'm going to be painting my more complicated canvases live because I put a lot more time into them. But they're so boring to watch because they take so long to paint
Right?
compared to this. But I'm still going to do them live so people can see just how long it takes. It takes forever. There's a lot of detail into everything that I do. Sorry guys, they didn't expect to stay here this long, I don't think. I'm real sorry that it's taking so long.
Honestly,
It's all worth it to me.
yeah, it's worth it.
I got to see
His
from
wife
the
is probably gonna
beginning.
yell at him for being later than he thought, but I'll back him up on this one. This is
well worth it.
this is well worth it.
This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity often, but you can come back. They give you twice in a lifetime.
I would love to. I would love to.
You're welcome. Come back. Do something special. You gotta think what you want. Remember, I can do anything, but
He
it's
really
I've
got
look
what he
better
wants
if
in his
there's-
head.
Honestly, Mike, you want to know my idea that I've been thinking about?
What?
I want to do Raphael from the Ninja Turtles holding 2 money bags.
No problem.
That's really.
Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah, you can even put that on there. You could even put that on there.
Cowabunga, dude. Some of these colors, like the red, look wet and they're not. It dries very wet looking. So,
I like how the money, because I could see the money bags from this angle,
Yeah.
and how it's glowing.
uh-huh.
It's sick. Shows you.
I think it's all coming along. I'll put a little bit more yellow on to clean up the yellow and it'll look a lot better. I'll put a little detail in the money bags too.
No, that's probably going to Sarah.
Come along, we just almost there. Outlining this money in the front, the money bags in the front, will make them seem like they're nearer to the viewer. It's an illustration trick.
Makes it look like they're closer.
Yeah, it will make them
Right.
seem closer to do this. Archie Comics did this a lot. Look up just Archie Comics pages. You'll see they do this like to any object that's in the foreground. Archie's is sort of famous for really
Archie?
exaggerating. Archie Comics exaggerates this effect a lot. So they get sense early on. Oh, let's see. Wow, it's getting pretty much there, huh? It's pretty close. Could be anything else I can add quickly here? I can fix the red on the seat. Let me touch up the red and touch up the red of my signature, and this is just about there. What do you think, guys?
I love it.
Awesome. It's, awesome. I don't really know what else to say, but that is the coolest
Get
thing.
you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll treat you.
Yeah.
After just come to the studio. I don't get many studio visitors. I only get them about.
Oh, you get enough.
I try to get one a week if I can.
We try to limit it to 1 a week so
Yeah.
you could get other work done.
Because I like doing it too much.
Well, Mike, pencil me in, man. Dude, I am like, before today, I didn't even know. Like,
Oh, I do really good Ninja Turtles too.
Warlocks, Foxfire. Mike is also streaming on Instagram. Mike Mozart on Instagram.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram Live if you're watching me on YouTube Live, because
Yeah.
I do a lot more live shows than I do on YouTube right now. I'm trying to expand the live viewership. I'm also Mike Mozart Jeepers Media on Twitch, and may do my first live
Yeah.
Twitch
We
tonight.
haven't tried. No.
Hey, Mike, before I leave, you mind signing that note for me?
No problem.
Nick?
Nah.
Good.
You mind if I was doing?
Oh, go ahead. You're there. Take them.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Niggas showed me some cool things, but this is by far the coolest.
Yeah.
I didn't even really like Nick that much.
Nick who?
Yeah.
Hey, Nick. Now he has a reason to hang out with you.
Seriously.
Don't have nothing to do with cousins. Like, hey, he almost likes you now.
He's alright. He's alright.
Yeah, he's all right now.
He's alright in my book.
Yeah. Up until today, he was kind of questioning it, but you know, now you're all right.
I don't know.
That's funny.
I just painted this live. Anyone joining here late on Instagram Live or YouTube Live, I painted this freehand on a blank piece of paper, and this is the result from about 2 hours it took.
God, I wish you'd stop beating that fucking dead horse. Yes, he's an actual artist. He can paint something from a blank piece of
I
paper.
have to say that because so many artists don't do that
I know,
anymore.
and I know it frustrates me, but I know that's why you have to do it because people don't see actual.
Yeah, so many Instagram
artistry.
people just project trace, even if they do
We're
that.
not talking about anybody specific. There are many people that are not actual. Whatever.
That. You sure you want that? I don't think you want that, right? You want to put that in my
No.
house, right? That's
You
for
know
my new
what?
apartment, right?
Nope.
And I appreciate
You know,
that.
Right outside
you know,
my
I still
house.
know some dudes in the fucking construction trades. They'd love to have that in their office.
This is,
I don't know.
I know for a fact when people walk into his house, they're gonna be like, dude.
Dude, when are we going up to visit?
We're gonna have to hire a secretary to manage all the.
Yeah, especially if this
office
gets loose in
is-
Brooklyn. You don't want that to get loose in Brooklyn. Mike, you're gonna be booked for 2 years.
It's actually hard to get people to come up, really.
That's crazy.
Nobody wants to come up to Connecticut. What the
For-
fuck?
To them, they think
It's
it's
beautiful
like
up here.
this shatteringly long drive to come up.
It's
to
2
Manhattan.
hours.
It's 2
Damn it.
hours from New York.
Actually, from Brooklyn, it's probably what 220,
How long
230,
was it?
220. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
For me, it's an hour drive, and I would.
well, that's right. That's just down the southern part, right? Down New
I
Haven,
would-
North Haven area.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm 20 minutes away from Rhode Island.
But you're out that way.
So
out
I'm out
west.
that way, yeah.
I mean, east rather.
East. I'm out east. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice country out there. I like it out.
Yeah,
in,
it's. I grew up out that way, so
Yeah.
it's definitely real nice.
Yeah, it is.
I like it. I'm still there.
Are you? That's cool shit. And you know what? You know what's the best part about down that way is well, it's been a while, but last I knew it really didn't develop much. So
No,
it's still kind of raw country out there, which is.
Well, I live
for the mo-
I live on the 95 side, so
Oh, okay. So you got a little bit of
it's
development
it's
off.
pretty busy around me, but not. Once you go north 10 minutes,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're out in
You got-
fucking no man's land there.
yeah, you got woods
Yeah,
everywhere.
nice, nice.
I work for both casinos right now, though.
Okay, so you're out in that area. Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna develop much out that way. Just it hasn't. In
It's
the last-
expensive. It's really expensive.
Well, there's not really much. Just I don't know. Just the whole area just doesn't scream development.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's just not enough.
Well, it's definitely
It's-
busier on this end than it is.
It's
that
too
end.
far away from New York. It's too far away from Boston.
Yeah.
It's too far away from even Hartford,
But the
which is
casino,
which
for
is
sure.
shit. But you still have the casinos, but it's not enough of a draw. When people go to casinos, they go to fuck casinos.
Well, that's why.
They don't shop at a fucking mall
Well,
close to a casino.
that's why I plan on leaving my full time for the job I was telling you about, is
Yeah.
because
Cool.
they're opening a casino in Massachusetts soon, and
You doing that? Yeah? I
Yeah.
didn't know that went through.
MGM up in Mass, yeah. So
I didn't.
that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
I don't know if it's gonna hurt them. How much is gonna hurt them?
Well, all the businesses from Boston and New York.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
but the
yeah.
Indian
So that's half
casinos
the
are
business
so
right there.
beautiful.
But they're
They're
still
really
gonna.
nice
Yeah, I mean
casinos.
Yep, I upkeep those casinos. I was just at the casino for 36 straight hours, 34 straight hours for the storm.
Yeah.
So I could take or leave the casino now.
Well, you're stuck there. Oh my God, how awful! You're stuck at a casino.
Yeah. It's lost its allure to me, you know.
It's just not the same. Like when you're stuck there and you can't leave. Yeah, that's a problem. Who's this? Hunter, buddy.
Almost
How much is this piece? Okay. Hold on here. Let's go back a little bit.
almost there.
Somebody's itching for some Mozart. I don't know if that's catchy or not. Sounds catchy. You should go see a fucking doctor about that.
Chlamydia. So it went down. No, it didn't. It did not
No,
go
it
down.
didn't.
It's, my
It's yours. What do you got? What's
Yes.
happening? Storage problem with yours?
yeah, because it's caching the.
Oh, it's
chat.
caching it because
The
even that's
chat, just the chat. So my
Oh.
phone's memory is low anyway.
yeah, you're short anyway
But
on
it's
that.
okay. I just keep pushing OK, and when I push OK, it actually deletes the chat cache.
It
I
does,
can't scroll back through it very well when it happens.
But it doesn't
I
matter,
can't
but-
scroll back.
but it doesn't matter. 2 weeks, the previous.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
Almost there. I got a couple more details.
No to Honey One Combs 4 or whatever on Instagram. No, it's not watercolors. It's acrylic
On paper.
on paper. And I was just joking about that being catchy because you said you wanted to buy a piece of Mozart's artwork and want to spend a considerable amount of money. Well, send them a message on Instagram, and we've heard that before.
Yeah, we love to respond to people. We have a lot of pieces that are almost done. Almost everything we have that's finished is sold. There are some at my gallery. If you go to the link in my Instagram profile.
Yeah, depends if you want a larger piece. They have
We just dropped off a couple pieces. If you want to go check them out.
another.
It's all fast.
Hopefully, another 10 days. You're gonna have some 1x1s available at the gallery, right?
On canvas, working on that.
Yes, you are. I know.
Just think of anything else, I can just put some paint on here. Let's see. Pretty much almost there. I gotta touch up some white spots. There's some eraser crumbs on the clouds up there. I gotta erase back. I brush off, but I can't until it's dried a little bit more. I got a little splotch of paint here. I'll hold that over. I also paint whites in the sky. Let me fix this bill on that too. Imagine the time I put into my real paintings. These are 2-hour little specials. I put maybe a little more because we've had so many technical difficulties tonight. But man, I put a lot of time in my real paintings. You'll see since I'm going to be painting most of them live now, so you can. Oh my God, he spent like 30 hours on that little painting. Yeah, you can spend a long time on details. It's the details that make everything sort of come together and look really beautiful.
There's some people in there. 12, 21. Okay.
After I finish this picture, I'm gonna take a break before I go live again, just for a few minutes, and then I'll do another painting live. This one is for a studio visitor right now, Nick, who is here, and
Cousin Rob.
and
Can't forget
Rob.
Cousin Rob's here.
Cousin Rob's here admiring.
Cousin Rob in the house.
God, you sound like such a white boy.
I know, I love it.
Look in the dictionary under white boy. It's got Mimo smiling. He's also under the definition of
What?
I'm trying to think of something nice to say.
Can't think of anything.
I was
nice,
thinking
so you don't say anything at all.
I was thinking of something nice like a fucking Viking. That's kind of cool
Yeah,
because you
come
got the
on.
whole beard. You got the whole Viking beard shit going on.
Nice recovery there.
That's what I was thinking.
Uh,
Why would you assume I was thinking something bad? Why would you do that? Why? Okay. You really need some music going on here, Mike. I can't talk as much as you. And everybody here that visits the studio is just awed at your artwork, and they're speechless.
You're on.
Awed.
I'm odd?
Awed.
Odd?
Odd.
I'm on.
Odd.
Actually, the word cat appears on this thing too, right? Let me put it on.
Oh, that's fucking cool shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Huh?
on the back too.
Yeah. There you go. That's fucking nice. That's real nice. Nice.
What?
Yeah, buddy. And I mean, I could just keep going because I'm so used to putting a lot of detail in my paintings, but I think this one
They're
might
good.
be good enough right
Yeah.
now.
That is a
I love
beauty.
it.
That's crazy.
So the longer it goes along, the less the details. All this extra little things I'm doing don't show up on camera as I'm doing it. It looks boring. It looks like the picture never changes. But if you're here, you can see it happening.
Yeah,
can
you
see
fit in the lines and
the details looking more crisp and exact. It takes a while. And I could just keep going forever fixing details, but I gotta move on to other things.
Like, I think you did a
Yeah.
fantastic job, man.
Not bad. I said the only thing that I would do, I'll do one more thing to it.
I don't know. I think that looks.
I missed a dollar sign on a bill down here.
Oh my God! Really?
Just observant. I know. And that's the small one.
Yeah, because it just wasn't complete without those dollar signs. Yeah, I see it now.
A couple more
Oh my God, that
things.
is awesome. You are good. Holy shit. You're awesome. You're so awesome. It sucks.
I'll be doing another one of these when I come back. I'll probably take a break for an hour, 45 minutes. I'll come back and I'll do another live one.
That's cool shit. Yeah.
I'm putting the little lines on the ropes that are holding the money back shut, and there's a dollar sign down here missing on a bill. I'm gonna just add one more detail in here. I need the dark green here. That dark.
Wow, that looks so. Look at how this
I
looks
know.
on. Look at it on YouTube on the screen. Look at how.
I was just saying to
Isn't that
him.
fucking
I
beautiful?
was saying to him, it looks crazy on there.
That's we bought that like 2 weeks ago.
I'm just putting
It's a
some
beautiful
darker
pad, isn't
green
it?
underneath it.
That's just
Make
to
it
me
stand
that's
out a
so
little bit from
incredible.
the ground, 'cause the
That's
ground's
why we're
too much
replacing
all
these
one
other
color.
things.
I'll put like a little shadow of a darker green underneath here. Maybe it's on grass. That'll be the darker green.
And what he's doing now is called like.
No, don't tell anybody about what I'm doing right now, because I have some secrets of my art I don't want people to know about.
Okay.
I'm going to share a lot of techniques when I do my videos that are instructional. I don't want to tell anybody about my secrets yet. When I do those videos, you'll all learn my secrets. I want people to have to tune in to find out.
Well, it's just like they don't even understand what the fuck you're doing, but it's
Ah,
no,
no,
it's incredible. It's awesome.
that's better.
There you go. Good. Okay,
That's
we're done.
better. That's better.
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna
fucking
go ahead
done.
and agree with that.
Huh?
I'm gonna agree with that.
I like how
Cousin Rob concurs.
Cousin Rob is impressed.
Cousin Rob is almost fainting over backwards.
Cousin Rob's coming back next week for a headache.
Yeah, Cousin Rob is coming back.
Ninja Turtle is his favorite, and I was an actual artist of different Ninja Turtle.
Over,
puppets when
you're a
they
big
were
fan of
popular.
Ninja Turtles? You wanted to do one?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
That's cool as shit. Okay, cool.
If I could, yeah, if you guys allow, man, I'd love to
Oh
come
yeah,
back.
I
and-
like doing Ninja
Well,
Turtles.
let's see exactly when, Mike. We got a lot of shit coming up this month.
No, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I know it'd be. I know everything's fine.
You can come back.
That's because you're not running this fucking show. You're just the artist.
Just the artist.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to tell you like people about this. Like, this is like one of those things where I like.
Well, you have 2 shows here recorded that they can go and see
Yeah.
what you've
The money
experienced
cat.
here. The money cat. That looks so fucking cool. That looks really cool, Mike.
One of one, my friend. No
Yeah,
idea.
this
That's
is
it.
really 101.
No
You will-
idea still.
You will never have. There will never be another painting, ever,
The
ever,
money
ever
cat.
like
I'll
that.
probably do a bulldozer one, but it won't be like this.
But they're never the same.
No, they're never.
Like that's the cool shit about these papers he does
Yeah.
is they're so each and every one are so unique. He will never do another
I'm just
one.
like so from the beginning when he was like, all right, I can do the bulldozer. I'm like, okay, like I was like, I want to see this, like, but
Like you
but-
doubt, wait,
so
you're
when-
doubting
when-
him?
No,
You
when
came here
well,
doubting
no,
him.
I didn't
No,
come
no,
here
no.
doubting
Okay.
anyone. I just wanted to see the process.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
when you
yeah.
guys had left and he started putting the tread on
See, I missed
the
the tread.
bulldozer, I was like,
I missed the track.
I didn't even see.
have to
I
go
didn't
back and
see
watch
it.
this later.
I didn't see it. He saw it, and I was like, holy shit, that is.
Yeah. Well,
Like I didn't see it until he saw it, and I was like, whoa. That it's just intense. It's crazy.
You can't put it around the tread because I have
you,
black.
you're not supposed to explain that. You're supposed to explain.
I am explaining. that.
You're not. Oh, I was gonna say something, and you said, "No, shut up. That's my secret."
No. There's no secrets being.
Well, that's part of
exposed
it.
what I
That's-
said.
that's
No,
sort
I
of-
can't. I can do it if I don't go all the way to the.
That's
tread.
part of that same secret.
No.
Is what you're doing there is part of the same secret.
No.
Ugh. God, you're so fucking annoying.
Oh yeah. Like
Holy
I'm
shit, dude.
moderating the show.
Yeah, fuck you. And the horse you rode in on.
You would.
It's a unicorn.
Well, they're pretty. I don't know, maybe I'd take care of that.
Oh my god.
Cousin Strawberry, I like that. Cousin Strawberry joined on Instagram. It's just a funny name. That's why I called you out, Cousin Strawberry.
There you go. I think.
Okay.
I want to put some shading on the bags too. Take
I know you know what?
Where's
He
the
could
brown?
be here for the next 3 hours
Give me a
saying, you
towel.
know what? What?
Mike, the earlier I showed you that jar of brown that's on the shelf. Give me that jar of brown. Let me put some 78 on money bags. What are you talking about? It's on the metal shelf over there. The metal shelf over there. Remember when I said that? You said, what brand is it? What brand? I said it's like.
yes. I heard you the first 15 seconds you said it.
Thank you for
Yes.
putting me on.
That's it,
Measure it.
You need to, you need to stir it up a little bit.
No, I don't.
Well, there's something wagging. There's something
No,
hanging out.
It's fine for what I'm doing with it.
Well, okay, whatever. It looks like one of them sand art kits. Well, doesn't it? Oh, he puts a secret potion in there.
The potion is Flow Aid by Liquitex. Mix one part Flow Aid with 20 parts water. That's the secret of that.
with 20 parts fucking genius. And you get and you know what you get? Pure insanity.
Evil genius?
You're the Diet Coke of genius? Just one
genius.
calorie, not genius enough?
That's only for people that know Austin.
Austin Powers, come on. Who doesn't know Austin Powers?
20 years ago.
You know what? That's awesome. You do the shading on the bag. That's the best. Look at that. That's so
There's so
fucking
much
cool.
detail in here. It's not even a joke.
He can do a little deer. You want to put a little deer in the background? Because Bob Ross never painted a fucking deer. He wants to show everybody he can paint the little deer in like 4 or 5 strokes.
You can paint happy little clouds.
Well, fuck the happy little clouds. You got happy little clouds. Paint the fucking deer. A sheep? A walrus? A billy goat? What? Something.
Let me concentrate on this just for a second.
I'm not bothering you. Could we have quiet in the room, please? This is like golfing. You have to be quiet. And Mike Mozart is now painting the shading on the bags. He's coming up to the tee. He's painting it. Oh, look at that.
He shoots, he scores, the crowd goes wild. Well, see, golf would be interesting if they narrated it like that.
He pegged a gopher in the head. The crowd goes wild.
I like that detail.
Yeah.
Well, as to mention, it adds like the bag's actually a physical something, not just a flat You know, it adds like character to it.
I actually do this to my better quality paintings. Make sure I spend more time on it than this, but you get the idea of what I do. Usually I put a little
No, you,
in those.
you don't spend that much more time. It's just the technique and how you do it. Well, there's a technique that's redundant. I can start that one now. Or maybe I won't.
Dude,
See what?
the
Yeah,
more
he-
he does, like, the more I'm like, holy shit.
He actually puts wear marks and
Mud.
fuck yeah. I mean, oh my god.
I know I gotta stop working. I could just keep.
Yeah,
going on.
because you're gonna go for the next 2 hours. I mean, how much more do you? Okay, there's enough mud. It still has to be somewhat
It's
a
not
clean
mud
machine.
entirely. It's some shading too.
That's funny.
So you guys got a real treat today.
Yeah, man.
This
This
is
is-
something awesome.
I can't wait to kick that Ecuadorian photo out.
Now remember, you're probably going to be showing this live recorded video to somebody, so don't show it to anybody that cares about that Ecuadorian art you're moving out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh well. No hard feelings, babe.
There you go. I think that's just about it. I would normally add some shading on those lines between those.
I think that's
Yeah,
I can just
they
keep
good.
going and going and
No,
going
they
and going.
good.
that's
This is plenty.
you did, Mike.
I'm gonna take pictures of it too, and I'm gonna take some photos of it to put on Instagram. So I'll post this as an Instagram picture too.
You mind if I put it on my Instagram? Tag you in there?
Oh, go ahead.
I'd love to do that real quick, actually.
I can message you the I just want to pull a bit more black. You can. I'll message you the time lapse. You can put the time lapse video on it. Imagine when I do the real complicated, you know, the time-consuming painting based on. Oh my God, I spent so much time doing what I'm doing right now. All the little touch-ups, all the little bits and details. Just love doing detail. Just black in this area. Black, make sure it's really deep black. I'm sorry that I took you away from your dinner there.
No, it's more than fine.
I think I covered most of it. I could just go on forever to say.
Okay, Mike, you want to start saying bye to people
Yeah.
so we can shut this down?
Yeah, I'll be
People on
back
Instagram,
live
people on
shortly,
YouTube.
guys. I'll be back shortly. Anyone that's watching me, I shall be back live shortly. Give me another hour to sort of rest up, and I will
No,
get
try
something to
maybe
eat. And I'm going to
10 o'clock. At least
I
10
didn't
o'clock.
put the red on his chair. I gotta fix it because there's a spot missing. So right here.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is I always have this fear I'm gonna go back and look at one of these things 20 years from now and I'm going, oh my God, I missed that spot.
Oh, yeah, it's so awful.
Then you gotta call me and let me know, and I'll bring it back to you. I'll take it off my wall, and I'll bring it to you. Oh yeah, that chair looks sick now.
Put cording on that, on the edge of that. You know, like black
Yeah,
line
but-
making cording.
Well, I know I can just keep going on it. Just like
Just
Oh,
looks
but
like
what-
a.
let me pull more on this tile. Let me just concentrate. Make this hat, Dan. You know, I don't have a rim around this hat. Usually put a silver rim on it. That's actually not bad. I think I got it covered. Here, I'm going to turn the picture right now to everyone so we can get one last look at it. and I take some photographs of this piece. I'm gonna put it on Instagram with a time lapse. You can see it from the blank sheet of paper onwards. Now I turned it so you can get a good look. The Money Cat. The first time I've done a bulldozer. Not the last, I'm sure.
Put that on my Instagram.
That looks nice. That looks really nice.
Dude, Mike.
How many followers do you got?
Probably not as many as you.
I got about.
Hey, what's you know what?
25,000.
Let's get.
No, I have about 300.
I'm gonna. You know what? Why don't you guys get in there in frame? No.
Yeah. Not gonna fit in frame here. We'll try.
Sure you will.
I'll have to move over.
Put Nick
this
in there.
way.
Nick, this is all Nick.
There's Nikki. How you doing? This Nikki. He's the one that he's the one that Mike did this painting for. Wow, you look bad. You look fucking cool. You like the camera loves you, dude. You look good on camera. You
This
really
will be
do.
recorded forever on YouTube, by the way.
There you go. It's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down. Here we go. Back to framing the art. We're good. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, beautiful piece.
Okay, we're shutting the show
Okay, we're
off,
gonna shut off on Instagram and YouTube Live.
and I'll be
Alright.
back. I'll be back. Watch me go live
Maybe a
again.
couple
I'll be
hours.
I will be doing. I don't know what I'm painting yet.
I don't know. You'll be back in a couple hours.
Back in a
Okay.
couple hours. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye Instagram.
Thanks so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
And what video?
It's going. It's ending.
It's on. It ended.
Yeah.
And let me shut off. I sure want to stop streaming.